But yeah, we're just gonna continue where we left off yesterday, which was, I guess it was quite a cliffhanger, isn't it? Am I mean for making cliffhangers for people who are watching this? Maybe. But I hope everyone is doing fine today, chat. The audio should be the same as yesterday, so I hope we're not having any problems with that. You never know. Sussy. Maybe you should be less sussy and you should study more, Van. I saw what happened in general chat today. I saw what happened today. Eventually the shock registered with me, and I'm feeling spread from the center of my brain almost instantly. Nagito is that. Yes, good riddance. Fucking shit at. If anyone saw this before, he wasn't able to comprehend that reality yet. It's like... So he got impaled. His hand got impaled. He got stung up. There's like this thing on the floor that he also got hit with, it seems like. And all the lacerations on his legs and his arm. What the hell happened there? They really went to town on him. Your fault, you distracted me with society. Ah, I see. I remember the night to turn into Fudo, basically. Eh? What?
What?
What's going on here? Is he really dead? He's not pretending to be dead, is he? Oh, come on, look at this shit. How can he pretend to be dead? I mean, it's Nagito, you know? That's right, it is Nagito. He always mess with us, he always try to confuse us, that's why. Why is there not a body discovery announcement going yet? We've been looking at them for a bit now. Can't believe it. Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito is dead. Deep down I believed. When the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I never expected to be looking at Nagito's body like this. Nagito probably thought the same thing. Couldn't help but seeing it in his death-frightened face. But on the island, unbelievable abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even Nagito couldn't escape the truth. But even something as small as that... Oh, there it is. A body has been discovered.
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has
He's
passed,
so happy about it.
the class trial
He's like,
will
yay, a
begin!
body! I mean, he would be happy about it, huh?
Don't tell me.
Body discovery announcement, then it's for real.
Hey!
And Nagito is really dead.
Damn it.
It's not just that he's dead. If the body discovery announcement was made, doesn't mean Nagito was killed. Killed?
That's right.
Plus, it's one of us. I mean, that's what it means, right? Now, here was where I'm having the idea, because he said he wanted to meet with someone. And they should have arrived on the island, so I'm suspecting that there was a older person that murdered him. Seeing the 5th case in the previous game also kinda... It was quite fucky. So, I guess we'll see what happens. One of us killed Nagito. One of us killed him so brutally? Besides, everyone was in the same room, so kinda weird. It's going to start again. Class is going to start soon, right? Then...
Of course!
Yep, we gotta do it. We gotta find out who Nagito's killer is.
Hey!
No matter what you guys sacrifice, you're determined to survive and leave this island, right?
Shing!
Then the time for action is now. So, allow me to give you the familiar Monokuma file.
Whoa!
Hold it right now.
Damn it!
Don't get in my way like that. I was about to whip out the Monokuma file in such a cool way.
You stupid
Shut up, I can't
brother.
stand this anymore.
Got it?
How much longer are we going to keep putting them through this? No more, I won't let you. I'll make sure I'll pulverize your evil intentions. Yeah, some kind of the same reaction here.
Hey!
Say something.
What's this?
Oh, now I remember who we are. You're Monami. You just now noticed.
Lie.
Anyway, Monami, if you're going to talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first? Huh? What are your intentions anyway? Why are you keeping everyone cooped up on this island? I'm sure everyone here wants to know, you know. What? No fair, you're shutting up too.
Please wait.
Enough already. We already have enough to deal with concerning Nagito. Please do not say anything else that will confuse us.
Hey,
Anyway, let's begin. But,
this is just...
I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as the killings happen, we can't do anything about it, right? We don't have any choice but to do it, right? He's saying right a lot. Besides, it's our fault that we can't even pretend it. Yeah, he couldn't even prevent it. I know, that's the only way we can survive, right?
Nice!
It looks like you kids are more well-behaved than one of me.
Don't fuck with me.
And don't fuck with me, we're tired of this too, you know. That's why I'll definitely make sure to finish this for this time for good this time.
This is...
No, doesn't mean you're getting bored of the school trip.
Actually...
Don't worry, the end is near. Yeah.
What's the
Don't make a
matter?
face like a pig that's about to become bacon, you've already noticed it, right? You meaning me, I'm on a Monokuma timer. I guess there's only 2 days left, huh? when the timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what will happen to us? Oh, wait, no, that's not fucking Monokuma talking. What will happen to us? The killing school trip will be over.
Hey,
If this will finally be over.
you
Doesn't mean
serious?
we can go home.
What are you gonna do?
Well, can't you pass before they've hatched? There's still something you gotta do before that, right? So, once again,
It's the Monokuma file! Phew.
you guys need to find out who Nekito's killer is and survive the class drill. If this ends here, there won't be an afterward after all.
Do your
Okay,
best.
do your best.
Wait!
Hold on.
I won't forgive you.
We'll let you escape this time. Wait right there. What do you guys think? If the school trip is nearly at an end, it's safe to think we can get home, right?
But still,
Kazuchi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nekito's case first.
Damn it!
Even if we can go home, it will be the end of us if we screw up here.
all right.
Now let's hurry up and stop Nekito's case so we can go back home.
However,
I don't think that's what the timer is for. Like, it wouldn't be that easy, right? It's nice to think that everyone can go home, but that's impossible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nekito. Is it... Chat. There was a killer among us. Yes, he's back.
Just press spacebar for this?
Oh yeah. No, it need to be highlighted. You need to have clicked it before it actually works. So. The weight of those words began to sink into me. It wasn't true of, that was true of the previous cases, but was it really true this time? No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Because the victim was Nagito. Because his death was so abnormally cruel. No, it wasn't just that, there was something more about it than that. And whatever it was stuck inside me. Chat, the wild accusation. Oh, new music. My wild guess here is it was like the android robot thing you saw being created in the factory area. That's who the killer is here. Mark my words. First we need to look at the Monokuma file. Well, this music is going in. The victim is Nekito Kamada. The body was discovered inside a warehouse in the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of his death is believed to be noon sharp. And there is a spear stabbed in his stomach. There are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and an iron belt through his right hand. Didn't he also suffocate? No? Okay. What a tragic situation. This reading this makes me depressed. Is something wrong with the Monokuma file? Again? But what's wrong with it? Not only is there a spear stabbed through his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a belt through his right hand.
Yep.
Definitely right. Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation is for. It's just Stato. And worried to form conclusions on your own, it makes me worried than I should be. We can discuss it later, right now is the only chance to investigate. So we should investigate first.
See?
If you don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss. No, I guess you're right. I'll start with the area surrounding Nekito's body and should start at the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain blocked most of the water, this area wasn't affected by sprinklers that much. Thanks to that, I can probably investigate Nekito's body. I never thought that I'd have to investigate Nekito's body. He probably didn't expect to end up like this either. I mean, he seemed to be fine with being killed, so that he could be like the ultimate hope or some shit. So you know, I don't know. Maybe he's fine with it. There's a lighter here, and there's a Monokuma here. Ah, there's this. It's an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive fire damage here. If the oil lighter was placed here,
Just kidding.
yeah, an oil lighter, probably someone to keep warm.
Bring it on.
It's almost a foolish thought, as this clearly caused the fire.
Well,
Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them.
which means
So, using that, the curtain was set on fire. Using the oil lighter, do you think the killer set up some sort of trick with it? And there was still explosive, like behind the door. The killer probably planned on destroying evidence by setting his warehouse on fire. Actually, now that I looked at it, while thinking back to it like yesterday, like the Monokuma cutouts were like stacked in a way like it almost looked like dominoes that they fell over. So they were probably like blocked off the door, and as soon as the door would be open, the Monokumas would fall over and probably trigger something. Maybe that's something that's going on here. Because the fire to destroy evidence. That's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to the crime scene, but all lighter has been added. Why is this Monokuma bloody? Monokuma's dead! There's blood coming out of his stomach. Hey. No response. He's dead, yeah. A Star Trek reference too? God damn it. You're really going out with references in this chapter, huh? Just kidding, I'm not that. This is one of the life-size plushies that are being produced at this factory. If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. You're a stuffed animal too.
Hey!
Don't put your oversized garbage there, it's so misleading.
What the heck?
What are you calling oversized garbage? Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Then why did he do it? Making a hole like it got stabbed and got the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood. Did he try to imitate Nagito's body or something? So maybe Nagito uses it to protect himself? I don't know. I had nothing to do with that. Huh?
You're so
He's probably
evil.
lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like that plushie over there.
What's this?
You seem more pissed than usually days, mon ami, but you better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know. Yeah, I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight until the very end.
I can't
We'll
lose.
definitely take back the seat of world supremacy from Monoguma. What now? Looks like those annoyances are gone. If it wasn't Monoguma's trick, then we did this. Did the killer have done this? If so, is his neck in his blood? I have no idea. I have no idea how this connects to the incident. Like, it kind of looked like they tried to sew it closed, unless it's just like with rupturing. I think he blocked the spear with that or something. I tried to. I don't know.
Like,
I'm not thinking about it like Kazuchi, but I definitely got some thinking about it. When the Monokuma Tower reaches 0 2 days from now, it's going to happen. What's going to happen?
that's
If
obviously
all the school trip is
wrong.
going to end right, we can finally go back home. Careful till the end. Doesn't mean don't think that'll happen.
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends.
Hey,
What do
hey,
you mean something?
shut up!
They're
Shut
making us
up!
kill each other, you know. What could be worse than that?
Damn it!
I don't know. But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know. There's no way this will end smoothly with the countdown. Anyway, like I said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. So for now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown if we look through the color trail. Yeah, I know. Don't bring up strange stuff like that. Hey, you're the one who started this shit. I can barely see you. I read it for Gundam's killing infantry counts, but it looks like this is different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter? The time! Looks like the time doesn't matter. It's very clearly written in the Monokuma file that time was the death was noon sharp. If it was at noon, what were we doing at that time? What were we doing? Well, right now it's 12:30 PM. So it also has a clock function. And that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. It happened that recently? He's certainly a fresh kill. Fresh seems like a bad way to describe it. If it happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time he was struggling with the bombs? Yes. Yes, it was. He actually making an observation for once. You're right, those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon.
Alright!
Which means whoever didn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. But this could be like when Nekomaru died, the killer also could have used some kind of automatic setup. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare.
Alright!
And whoever doesn't have an alibi for when we found the bombs is suspicious. Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's why we all split up to search for bombs. Yeah, that's a problem. She looks like she's in deep thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Something strange with the ceiling? Yeah, about the sprinkler. There's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire.
Well,
You can see a girl right next to it, right? Right there.
see?
Can you see the red streak? Oh, the pink streak you mean. You're right, I definitely see it. Looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder. It's pink, guys, it's pink. Does this mean that the blood is only like pink for us and like they see it in like red?
Perhaps.
Is that blood? Blood? Cool, it definitely looks like blood, but there's no way the blood could get up there, right? Plus it's in a straight line. That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. It's definitely strange. I should remember this. And the girl has been at it. I mean the spear is like on some sort of rope, but the blood would be on it afterwards. Not if they are canonically colorblind. Maybe. Like I know that the blood was made pink in order to avoid age ratings or some shit. So it was like a stylistic choice, I believe. It was kind of funny. One of us killed Nagito in such a cruel way. Huh, it's so bizarre, I can do anything except laugh. I'm still suspecting Sonia though.
So just as I thought.
If only everyone could go home, nothing would make me happier. No, we should finish the class drill, after that we can think about what happens after. We only need the body left in him. Never expected Nagito to die like this. He always been spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times where we were only able to reach the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. I'll never be confused by him again. We'll never have to be saved by him again. No, it's not the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on investigation right now. For now, I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. Well, first off, I want to... I am not pointing at the speed game. What the fuck? Like, look at this. I'm not pointing at the speed. I'm pointing up here. Both of Vernacular's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to a pillar nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. And I don't know where to come from. The wound on his legs are stab wounds. Something the killer just didn't tie up negative with all this stuff his legs. Why would the killer do something like that?
Damn it!
At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge towards him. They might have been torturing him. Torture?
Huh?
I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him all in the chest, right? Disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds have been inflicted for other reasons than killing. Which means the wounds all over Nectar's body are from the killer torturing him. If this is the case, what was the killer trying to make Nectar confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
Even so.
Well, even if this was true, there was no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge towards Negative. Refusing to let him die that easily can totally understand a dark impulse like that. It's not something you want someone to hear to say. Even if they held a grudge against him, would he have really gone this far? You know, I'm looking at this and it feels like he was just like kind of put up and the spear was like slowly falling down or some shit. Which would like also give us look away, I guess. Spear with the fleshy ornament is built deeply into Negative's stomach. So yeah, right, it looks like a fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my, what is this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle and there's an iron weight attached to it. I see. So you use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear. Is this your first time looking at it too? Of course not. This is the spear of Gungnir, right? Oh, okay. Wait, no. You used that shit in the first game. Those were different. Hold on. You definitely just came up with it now.
Hey!
By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did this spear come from? I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle. What? Nezumi Castle?
What the
I was
hell?
designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Damn you, mice! Damn you all to hell! Okay, that's a good one. I see, even he doesn't know what's inside the castle. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but I have the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle. It looks like a part of his blood on it too. For some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Because it was hell or something. It's the size of a human fist, though. just call it that. Strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Also, Jackie mentioned it earlier, but apparently the spear came from the Nezumi Castle. Might be better if I confirm it later. Spear of Gungnir, we're really pulling this shit again, huh? We're really pulling this shit again. So cut on his upper left arm. The leg and arms have stab wounds, but this looks like a slice. It's probably the reason why the wound on his left arm doesn't look as deep as compared to his other wounds. Well, regardless, also changed the fact that there's a hideous wound and there's blood everywhere. Something strange. Strange what?
See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that the blood is from where his left arm was sliced, but doesn't the blood spatter look strange? It goes off right in the middle of his palm. Did he do it himself? Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it's splattered. No, because the fingers are also on it. Now, a little bit finger ball in his palm, but something else that's strange. When you flip it over and look at the back of the hand,
Well,
it's also blood, but only just above the middle of the joint of each finger. You're right, why is it only on this part?
see?
See, it's just as I said, right? It's strange, right? I win. Yeah, sure, you win. It's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? Oh, yeah, good question, really. Can't really think of anything at the moment. Nectar's right wrist is tied with rope, but it looks like the tip of that rope burned off. Could it be a result of the fire? But that's weird. If the rope is burned off like this, why Nectar's goes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? Burnt rope has been added.
Which is very... What do we think about this corpse?
I mean, the fifth case of the first game is also weird, so it checks out, I guess. Also, incidentally, they had to do with the fire and I think it's a corpse. Now I've stabbed your neck with his right hand. Since the killer do this, how could he do something so cruel? Just a little stabbing, don't worry about it. It's live, just from the military base. Military base. And now that you mention it, it looks like a survival knife.
Well,
By the way, it seems the wound on his legs in his left arm were caused by the same knife. Which means after the killer was finished stabbing next to his legs and left arm, he stabbed the knife to his right hand.
it cannot be.
Then he finished him off with a spear.
How
How
cruel.
cruel. That doesn't mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear. Now I'm telling you, that knife was coming down slowly, or like at a certain moment. Then he could have just killed him by stabbing him with a knife. Why did he need to use a spear at all?
You are right.
That's definitely strange. Was there a reason there to use it? Reason there to use a spear, huh? Survivor never's been at it. He must have been in great pain. Clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered with duct tape is able to indicate negative from screaming for help.
This is
Jeez, with a horrible look on his face, the blood splattered all over, it doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape, otherwise I won't be able to look at him. I got a minute, so excuse me. Jackie moved past Kazuchi and me and squatted down next to the neck of his face. And I must have moved to rip the duct tape off his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be.
Now it'll be fine, I'll put it back right when I'm done investigating here.
Hey.
Putting the tape back isn't the issue, you ungrateful swine, you're gonna get cursed. Now the blood on the neck of his face, it looks like it mostly came from a slice on his left arm. If that's the case, it's no use, she's not listening.
Hey.
Hey, why the blood splattered on his face? There's no blood under the duct tape. Yeah, that would be on top of the tape, of course. What's wrong with that?
Well,
The duct tape has crinkles, like they're sticking towards the inside of his mouth, right? Hector was probably desperate moving his mouth under the duct tape. Seriously, what's wrong with that? Which means Hector's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got his wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is it something we really need to worry about? I don't really get it, but just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
yep.
Yeah, you're right. This is his little sort of weird superstition that's like poorly translated. Anyway, there might be some kind of clue or two should remember it. Like, is he afraid that his ghost is going to escape or something? Like, when someone dies in like an anime setting, you always see like a little ghost group come out of their mouth. Maybe that's what's going on there? I don't know. I guess I'm done with the area surrounding Nectar's body. Jeez, I can't believe I'm actually investigating such a grisly looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. This doesn't mean I'm used to it. My classmate is that body right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. And I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. I'm not used to something as abnormal as that. But I mean, I'm becoming abnormal too. No then, I guess that's what not investigating in the area behind the curtain. The killer's goal wasn't just killing Nectar, there should have been another reason as well. If not, they would have gone through the trouble of tying him with rope and covering his mouth shut with duct tape. I'll let you shout it. Like you said, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than the fatal one. So what's the reason? Looks like I better investigate the other areas to figure that out. No, I should try to investigating the other areas in the warehouse first. I have to go to that bloody break room that's been locked off the entire time. Also, yes, ghosting mode. I'm playing this game in person. Because I talk so much. Yeah, look at this. Like, these line up in a way like it looks like dominoes, right? There's a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. The panel near the curtain and Rex tipped over on burnt. Did the fire do that? But why is scattered like this? Last time I came here, I seem to recall. Should be neatly put away. Maybe animals were made this mess.
See?
Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So maybe the reason these panels are tipped over is... Fine, I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. It will be fine. It just was a kind of brush off everyone's running up the door to the warehouse. It's not opening. Something's blocking the door. Yeah. And tell you a bit fine, use more force. Open the door. Because the fire didn't start instantly too, so... I imagine the Monokumas fell over and started fire, yeah. Could it be? Was that it?
Well?
And there's something else I've been wondering.
Hey.
These Monokuma panels are tipped over starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? Seem to be like on top of each other in a straight line. Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, the line is the only one that's neat and orderly.
So...
Isn't this clearly strange? Strange, it means. We can speculate this was unintentionally. Panels has been added. MP3 player. This is an MP3 player, there's even a speaker plugged into it. Why is it here? It's for Dark Souls music, of course. Looks like the music was playing from here. You know, that music that was playing when the fire started. Yeah, you're right. Looks like it burst from getting drenched by the sprinklers. So I'm mistaking it, that music was playing from the MP3 player. Don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music from this? Are they trying to block the sound out from negative screaming? Or the panels falling over or something? Probably. Let's get at it. Special books stacked on top of each other apparently contain monochrome portrait photos. Sprinkles completely soaked them, I can't even turn the pages anymore. It's not like I'm missing much. Also, how did this room control on PC, by the way? Because for me there's like inverted controls. If I want to scroll to the right, I need to tilt to the left and vice
Yeah,
versa.
the controls over here.
It's like really awkward and I don't know why they did this in this room. Did he set up an elaborate trap where I've opened the door and end up being a killer? It sounds like the sort of thing. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if the spear also fell over. I am at least guaranteed that the fire started because of the Monokumas falling over. Maybe they also made the spear fall, I don't know. Maybe on that one. No, because the time wouldn't check out, because the fireworks went off before that. And some of that was also like noon specific. Maybe for goodness reason. Okay, so it doesn't matter here. It's the same discussion as in the previous room. Next to Sonia's focused on investigating the warehouse, which reminds me of something I need to ask her about. And though we've pretty much finished investigating Nectar's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey Sonia, you have a minute. Yes, what is it? I want to talk to you about the fake bomb Nectar set in the warehouse when it exploded.
Huh?
Yeah, the investigation music is loud, I can't really do much about that sadly. I mean, I can lower everything again, but then I need to change it again later on, so... just gonna leave it at this for now. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Huh? Right before it exploded, he said something like this, right? It's alright, it's not a bomb. Why did you know the bombs were fake? Well, that's not at all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the Central Island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Van, do you know there was also a Rainbow one? Where were you? What were you doing during the time?
Oh my.
Oh my.
It cannot
Do you suspect me? Yes. It's a misunderstanding. I'm not the killer. Jesus shit, you son of a bitch! What? Sonia?
I am
Oh,
sorry.
I'm terribly sorry. I was panicking. Panic moment. I shall calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there.
Well,
At first I was worried someone might use them for various reasons if I announced it to everyone. So I kept silent the whole time. Doesn't mean when you had negative planted bombs you got suspicious and went to investigate them.
that is.
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them in the military base, but the bombs are nowhere to be found. Of course you were searching for them, you were late when you were gathered.
Please listen.
You don't know how it's typed. Okay, fine. Fair enough. I don't remember either, to be honest. And because of that, I reached the conclusion. The bombs negative brought from the military base, which means they're fake bombs. I just found out that the bombs at the military base are fake. Because I attempted to use one of them. What?
I see.
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient room. At the time I still believed the bombs are real. And I thought I could use them to go gain entrance to the ancient room. Fair enough. Also Marissa's better, fair enough. However, the plan it turned out to be yet a failure.
The bomb was not real.
No,
It
right.
was merely a fireworks display.
Yeah, you can value her right now.
God damn it! All to hell!
See. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Mommy as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb.
Brutal value balance in these games.
Which means...
Like I said, we watched an anime of the, I'm not sure if it's like the artist or like his own writing, but yet like, he made music for it, and the audio balance in that anime was also all over the fucking place. It was also really loud. These bombs are the same as the ones that disappeared when we Nagato took them. That's why I knew it was fake. However, I did think it was strange Nagato blew up the hotel lobby. How did you do that then? That bomb was real, and I could not stop thinking about it. But it was a reflection about having Naga's plan all along. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well. If so, then Nagato's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is his reason for doing it. For this I explained everything.
Do you have a minute?
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me. You're right, I got it. Well done. So here's a character's being at it. Alright, I pretty much finished looking for clues inside the barrel. I was able to find some clues, but still so many things I don't understand yet.
Hold it.
You look worried. Yeah, I am.
Well,
At a time like this, it might be good for you to broaden your investigation range. It means it would be good to investigate other places as well. She might be right to several things that I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. The military base that Sonia mentioned, the plushie factory next door, the Zumi castle where the spear originally came from, and Negator's room too. If I'm going to understand the reason for his action, I'm going to need to know more about him. Pretty sure there's those I've already finished investigating. Hey guys, it's about time you leave this place and try exploring other areas too. You're supposed to check it all gathered around her. I agree, I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. Seems you had the same idea.
Huh?
Is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
We don't have a choice, there's just not enough of us. Besides, we investigated all we can here. Yes, you're right.
See?
Also, it looks like the clues we found aren't enough pieces to them together. So we need to search for them in other areas, probably. Alternatively, if there isn't any other clues in areas either, we have to give up completely. Don't really need to say that.
Hey,
Then it's okay if we leave this place. It's okay. Stupid robot. It's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Negative's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. First off, I want to go to the goddamn break room. Let me in already. Like I know there is a Monokuma hiding there. I just know it. It has to be. Break room is outside of this door. This is about to obtain the fire grenades. Is anything inside? There's nothing on the floor that looks like a clue that isn't trash. Okay, I guess not then. Oh, he said Negative's room, so maybe there. I don't know. Apparently the bombs are stuff on the truck were actually fireworks, which reminds me the truck looks like it came from a military base. Negative must have brought it from there. Other than that, there's nothing really in particular that catches my eye. So Noah's machinery had stopped on that. Looks like there's nothing related to the incident here. Oh, hello Sonia, what are you doing here? I want to click the laptop. How am I not highlighting the laptop here? Reminds me of sending this video message on the laptop. Still watching us from somewhere, and he's not now to tell me his message. Looks like the video is set to play after the explosion. When it uses a video message, that's the one thing I don't get. By the time Negative should have already been killed, it means that the video was recorded in advance. That's right, besides this video, there might be data on this laptop that can be used as a clue. With that thought in mind, that's why I'm messing around with the laptop, but it's no use, it's locked, there's no way I can examine this. But if it's locked, there's maybe really something inside. Maybe I'm overthinking this.
My.
I've never seen so many Monokumas in my life. Now, Monokuma isn't exactly something you would normally run into. However, while I was staring at these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me. Yes?
Well?
The bomb that went off at the lobby might have been set up there, up here, huh?
Do you have a minute?
If you had a bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a fighting weapon. Do you not think the group that is forcing to kill each other would devise something like that?
Amazing!
A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism.
Alright!
Let us rip these apart right away so we can confirm it. Hold on. If there's a bomb inside of these, then it wouldn't explode if we carefully messed with it.
Easy as
Either way, it's all gravy. All gravy? What the hell does that mean? Stop! There's a bomb!
Hey!
You know if you just picked me... you know if you just picked me up, see? All you feel is a soft weight of cotton.
I see.
You're right.
However...
And why didn't I get to obey the bomb you used? No wonder. If I'm going to give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base.
What?
To tell you the truth, the bombs are all fake.
Please wait.
I would know that already, you should be upset so earlier.
No.
Well, I thought if I kept it quiet, it would foreshadow that the killing was going to happen. That's why I'm just telling you now for the first time. Phew, I feel relieved. But if the bomb wasn't from the military base or this factory, then you brought it from the Octagon. I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it.
That
Did I
is...
say something I should not have? It's not your fault, don't worry about it. Do worry about it. Monokuma's account, is that really trustworthy? Nah, military base next then. Anyway, chat, I hope you're all doing fine. You're having snow here today. It's still snowing actually. It's been going for a while now. Just knowing for what? A good 2 hours? Easily. 3 hours, yeah. What are you doing here, you bastard?
Man.
Damn it, this dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening.
Hey!
Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, they're gonna take better care of these. It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that. Snowing for 5 hours there. Ooh. Don't really think there's much else to investigate here is a problem. Need supply of guns and files and stuff. Oh, find it. What did you find? Well, the truck bed over there has guns in it, but also found stuff like a survival knife. Wait, that's... Is it the same type of knife that was stabbed through Negative's right hand?
Maybe.
Which means the killer obtained the knife there.
Alright!
So the killer is someone who visited this military base at least once. That's everyone though. No, not me, it's the first time I've been here. That sounds fishy. Still should be things that I need to confirm. It's more annoying as a not more wind than it's snowing. It makes it extra cold, I guess. If the bombs are fake, this might be fake too, but I'm not brave enough to check out for myself. What else do you want me to investigate then? This is a dreadful helicopter, the one that executed Taro. Doesn't have anything to do with the incident. Talk to you again then, maybe?
Man.
And this place also is happening, leaving us in the open. One of the monitors. Take it off. Oh, I got this truck here. It's a different one. When I tried looking through the truck bed, it's empty, there's nothing here. When I first came in, there was something in the truck bed, which means Sonya was telling the truth. Was there?
However,
The bombs had disappeared. But I'd like to know the bombs weren't real. It's possible that he told you about the real thing. Oh, never mind. He said as much as in his video message. So you were surprised. Saves you think about it. Do you think having enough bombs to blow up the entire island? Yeah. He knew the bombs were fake. He only did what he did to weed out the traitor. Is that really it? Didn't I only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions. Leave it. Have to go to his room. I just use him up for this. Quick travel there. Whee! Where was this room there? Was it like Kazuchi? I guess it's there then. I'm just standing here. Yeah. I'm annoyed. What happened? I'm annoyed. What are you annoyed about? I wonder if there's Negative's college, but I'm annoyed. Annoyed. I don't really understand, but can't you investigate you can't investigate Negative's college? Maybe we should try and investigate the college. It's locked. Apparently. We can't go inside thanks to that. I'm annoyed. There's nothing I can do. I'm going to investigate another area. What are you going to do? I'm going to look for Monokuma. He might open it for us. Then let me know when we can go inside. Yeah, I got it. Then where the fuck should I go this time? I think I've been everywhere that got mentioned. Oh wait, the castle. Right. Go with that. Really should have gone there first before I went to the cottage, but whatever. Of course, it's probably going to open up after we went everywhere else. Disneyland. Hello there, what are you doing here?
Yo,
Look at all those spears, I guess it's obvious from where the weapon came from. Spear with the flesh ornament on thing hanging from the wall. Spear is definitely it, right?
I see.
Just as I thought, it looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle and there's a weight at the end of it.
Also,
Plus it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spear of Gungnir, huh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that. But why did the killer use a spear and a knife?
Well, yeah.
They could have just killed him with a knife and it would have been easier too. There's no way a spear like this is a necessary portal and it would be easy to use. Definitely looks like hard to wield. So they chose a spear for a reason. What reason could it be? Feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. It's probably why I feel this way. Feeling a strange feeling that I've never felt before. As if Nectar is trying to make us suffer even after he's died. Well, that's not the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't even investigated this college yet, it's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the last Monokuma is going to be in this college then. I hope. Otherwise I'm going to be missing one. Back to the college. Oh yeah, there's Monokuma.
Hajime.
Ah, Hajime.
What's this?
Oh my, you want to go inside Nektar's room too?
What are you
I
gonna
was just
do?
listening to Aki's request. She wants me to all like to go to Nektar's college because she really needs it for the class mail. She begged me to do it when she was licking my black eye. What? I didn't do that.
Boy,
Then do it! It's sweet because it's made of black meat paste. Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the damn door.
fine.
Fine. I guess I have no choice, but just gonna do that, right? Now then.
Ba-ba-ba-loose.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
See, I opened the door. You can now freely investigate now. Next thing you're going to tell me is that he died just like Aaron. Maybe. This is my first time seeing that, but why does he have the door open with a spell like that? Maybe his college key is like computerized.
Hey,
More
hey.
importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open. Yeah, you're right. Alright, I'm looking for Sussy Monokumas here. Oh, I already found him in the hot tub.
Get ready for his room.
So, Negative was living here. What was he thinking inside his room? What was he feeling when he spent his days in here? Can't even imagine. Wanting to see absolute hope, becoming despair so he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he really believed that. He was especially red these past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue might be hidden here as well. Hello, Monokuma. What are you doing in someone else's bath? Huh? Bastard. No, that's the last one. I got all the Monokumas. Yay. Come on, I deserve more coins than that. I got all of them. Since it's searching just like my room, the shower room is over there. Looks like there aren't any clues here. Oh, horse statue. It's a lot of books arranged here, and I could bring it from the library. In addition to books, there's a bunch of random crumb stuff on the shelf. Might take a lot of time just to thoroughly go through that stuff.
Hey, hey.
Let's just leave it for later. Yeah, I agree. There's a fridge. Fog. This is a refrigerator.
Huh?
Nice! My college doesn't even have a refrigerator. I wonder where he got it from. Actually, probably supplied it himself. I'm gonna go to the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room. Does he really enjoy cold drinks? So talk with Jackie. I opened the refrigerator of curiosity. Oh no, it's going to be inside. There really isn't much inside. He says there's a bowl that says with giant letters, Monokuma special poison. For poisoning use only. The only thing inside the refrigerator was a brown bowl. If someone likes cold drinks, it doesn't look like it's stuck very much. But the bowl is clear isn't a drink, right? Really? It looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder, maybe? Took the brown bowl out of the fridge and started reading the label. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death. Hey, this is...
Could it be?
Yeah, it looks like it's poison. Poison? Looks like there's a warning label on the back that I examined a little bit more in detail. Now only comes find eligible for finding SMT5. Be careful with the ball and drop it. Stop, if you're waving like that I'm going to get nervous. Grabbed the ball with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the ball. Poison made specifically for killing someone is Monokuma's special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it's heavier than air, breaks down in minutes, and is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it's possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight. Okay. This sure does look like a chemical slowly meant for poisoning someone to death. The refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure, but better not to get something like this.
Well,
That question could apply to the bomb we used at the hotel too. Apply to the bomb?
see?
There should be a reason Nekito was able to obtain such dangerous items. The doctor got inside the funhouse. His poison must have brought him with him from there too, right? He was
Perhaps.
probably hiding them somewhere on his body during the last class trail. He was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trail? Jeez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the ball? Just thinking about it scares me.
Hey, hey.
Also, he already blew up the bomb that he took with him at the lobby. But what about his poison?
See?
Looks like the bottle is less than half empty. Was it like this from the beginning? Or did Nagito use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder if it's still a trap somewhere that still hasn't been sprung yet. Another trap.
Perhaps.
For example, maybe he was setting some kind of trap using his poison before he died. If that actually exists, it'd be real bad because it would potentially kill everyone on his island. Everyone on the island? What the hell? Nagito, are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you've died? Well done. Ball of poison. Yeah, slip is that. It's a bed that comes with the cottage. It looks like just one mine room bed. But
Hey, hey.
maybe there's something hidden under its bed. It's the usual place for hiding things. Yeah, like porn. Okay. I'll show you some still check in case. With no expectations without thinking, I peeked under the bed and something here. It's a plastic bag from the supermarket. It looks like there's something inside. What's this? It looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. These look like the real deal. Did he get them from the military base? Gas mask and rubber gloves. He was hiding these under his bed, but didn't actually used to do this stuff for. Gas mask and gloves have been added.
Hajime.
Is there anything else under the bed? Let's see. Peeked under the bed and started looking again where to find the supermarket back in. A small piece of paper on the floor. It's made of blue aluminium. A round thin piece of aluminium. Similar to the seals that go for jars and open mayonnaise. Guess what you're saying, but doesn't mean it's just a piece of trash.
Wait.
Who knows? Might be too soon to decide that. Maybe from the poison. Alright, anything else there? No, just the awfully not suspicious box, huh? Fancy looking treasure box gobbling sparkly pink lights is totally standing out. Ah, could this be? Hey, let me know if you found my treasure. It's a magnificent treasure box gobbling with sparkling pink lights. The treasure box? Chucky, do you know about this?
Yep.
Pretty cute. Oh, she was just reacting. Looked like Monomi's stolen treasure box. If this is it, that means the thief Monomi was talking about was Nagito. But why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out, it might be good to see what's inside.
Hold it.
It's gonna be okay. It looks a little dangerous. Might be, but just gonna be kind of a clue, you know. This wasn't important after you would have stolen it from Monomi in the first place. Considering the poison, you might want to be careful with this. Inside was a notebook. Is this it? Why is a notebook like this in a treasure box like it's something important? Took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. It contains sloppy drawings, I believe are drawn by children, and entries that look like chicken scratch. Day 1, I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Murakuma showed up and things went bad. Day 2, Byaki as the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. Is this a diary? Looks like it. Did Monomi write these? Probably. These pictures and entries certainly pseudo. Got something to the pages. Page day 4, day 5. Page after page of poorly written entries contained in a notebook. I don't really understand, but it looks like there's any clues in here. Now, right when I was about to give up, my hand suddenly stopped from title entry day 16. We've been in the penthouse for 3 days. Everyone is hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go into the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Huh?
Hey, hey.
Hajime, did something happen? No, it's nothing.
Stop
Hey,
it!
stop! Don't look at my notebook. Oh no, here we go again. Whoa. From out of nowhere, Monomi suddenly appeared to take the notebook out of my hand.
I won't
I
forgive
didn't ask
you.
you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Jeez, that was close. If I had come any later, we would have seen inside the notebook. Unfortunately, you were a little too late.
Huh?
But if this notebook is here, then Nagito was a thief.
No!
Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student.
Hey,
Hey,
hey.
that notebook, it's pretty much a diary, right? Diary? Seems that way. That's right, this is my important diary. All my maiden secrets are written.
Hey!
Hey, you're alive! Oh, you always show up out of nowhere. Monomi, it's not good to lie, you know. Lie? This There's no way you wrote in the notebook. After all, Monami can't even write. What are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B.
That's wrong.
No, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hands. Well, neither do you, buddy. Yeah. I mean, she doesn't even have any hands, actually. No, you look closely at her. She just has 6 stubs. See, bullseye. No, because I'm the same way too. Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed the weakling like you?
Hey,
So that's what this is about. You say you're going to try to crush me.
what are you
What are you-
saying?
What are you saying? There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister. Looks like the time to settle things between the two of us is getting closer each second. Hey, I don't know why you're getting so serious, but is that what Monica said true? You said you didn't write in that notebook, is it true? If so, who wrote in it? Well, you know, it's, how I put it.
Bye-bye.
Excuse me. Hold on. Damn it, she totally ran away again.
Yep.
Same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try to get answers from her. Still, I really wanted to ask her about the notebook. Well, actually, it might be better if I didn't ask her. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to get in handy at all, but sure. I think I'll do to investigate, right? I mean, we can talk to you, that's about it. Time for investigation is winding up. Why are you smiling? I don't like it when you do this. Sussy. The bookshelf might take some time to investigate. You should rely on investigating all the areas first. I already investigated everything down here. I'm checking the box again, I guess. This is a negative thing while we can do this.
Well,
They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart. Do they know? I definitely don't know much about negative by just looking at this. So what should we do? It's a really difficult book to look through all the. It's really difficult to look through all these piles. It doesn't mean we should ignore it though.
yep.
I'll leave it to you then, Hajime. Wait, what? It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things, you know, there might be private stuff there. No, that might be true, but... So, I'll leave the shelf to you. I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. I decided to walk towards the shelf, one by one started removing various books and items, examining each one. Just as I examined them carefully, there were still a bunch of random books and items. Chat, I don't really think she's gonna be faced if she finds hentai in there. Like, I just have a feeling. And she's a gamer after all. There's no way there's any clues in here. Oh, it's that book again. File wasn't the only one we received from Monokuma. It's another one. It's a school peak. Oh, this is the school emblem. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about it. It doesn't contain information, just Hajime's information. The editor said this only contained information about me, but is it really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said it was from the... as he said, I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. Might be another one of his lies too. I opened the file and I held in my hand to confirm that. Instantly, I realized something was strange. If this was really only my information, then why is this file so thick? Thick file. As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me, just as I thought Nagito would lie to me. Aside from my information, there was also information about others: Kazuchi, Fuyuka, Akane, Sonia, and everyone who died had pages of information about them too. The file contained information on all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass, I can't believe he made up such a strange lie. So it means the rest of it might be a lie too. I turned to the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, height and weight and so forth. But there was one thing specifically caught my eye. The words reserve course student. There's no denying it, it confirmed that I was really a reserve course student from the reserve department. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why am I the only one who is from the reserve department? Why am I here with all the other ultimates?
Hey,
Glad you made it, something happened. Well, I found a strange file. Ah. Isn't that the special prize Nagito received when he cleared to find out that room? As I recall, your student profile should be in there. It's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone on this island are in here too. Nagito was lying.
Huh?
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone? Yeah, just basic information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us. Can I take a look at the file? Check leaning against me and page into the file. Reading a book, very exciting.
You're right. My profile is really in here. But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
And it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
I wonder if we need to turn on the voices a little bit higher for the film because most of the loud people are gone at this point. Oh, hold on.
Huh?
What happened? I just noticed this right now, but...
The file. His name isn't in there, right? There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles. But his name is the only one missing, right?
Who are you talking about?
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togami. Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
Fucking love that laugh, chat. It's such a shit at laugh.
No way!
So what if a name isn't written in a file? And perhaps based on that you think he might be the traitor? No, it isn't because his name is written in there. It's the only reason I don't think he's suspicious. He participated in the killing school life at Hope's Peak Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious. It lines up pretty well actually, doesn't it? Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life,
Too bad.
it's totally wrong. It's a completely different reason. A different reason.
You're getting all
How should I put
riled
this? You
up.
guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason. You mean there's more Byakuyas? What are you shitting me? What is this? Which means a great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation. What do you mean?
What the
You don't have to ask me that. You know that you know the answer, but just looking through these files, right? Huh? Why are you hugging me, Mario? Why you do this? Why in caps? Why huh? Huh? Huh?
It's the emos.
Oh, right.
It just cuts the ears. It's that
I
cat
see.
going, the cat going like
Yeah, I know. Why are you hugging me, huh?
No, it's because of the information.
Milestone to the file one by one, start flipping through the page and confirming the names. Ultimate imposter, chat, we found it. Chat, hold on. I got this. Chat, it's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. And suddenly you came across a page that was filled with question marks. Every section was filled with question marks. It could be considered a student profile. On that page I was only confirmed one thing. The ultimate imposter. God damn it. I blame fucking Among Us for this. Like, they completely ruined the word imposter. I fucking swear. Oh. That's Byakuya's true identity. True identity. He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate ultimate protege, Byakuya Togami. So that's why he was fat. I see. A fake. Faker.
Hey,
The fact that this profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, it is the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender isn't known. Man, I kinda wish that fucking me would continue playing this game because we'd fucking lose it at this point. He's gonna be like, you gotta be shitting me. Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. That's his talent. I'm not jealous of that at all. That person really wasn't Byakuya Togami.
Perhaps.
Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in the killing school life?
so
His
cool.
physique doesn't affect his ability to pull at all. Real imposters are skilled like that. Then he was lying to us all the time.
But still.
But he couldn't help it. What? Why couldn't he help it?
Oh.
Because it was his talent. Well, having a talent means you're also bound to that talent. The moment you obtain your own talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything except rely on a talent, regardless of whether you want the life or not. In that sense, compared to other ultimates, your life might be a little bit more liberating. What the hell?
Anyway,
Anyway, I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that had nothing to do with.
that's right.
So I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth. Dan, what he was trying to say to me at that time. I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Mistrusting others and being distrusted in turn for a long time, my life has been a living hell. On all levels except physical, he is the red crewmate. Based on this context, if I had to guess.
No,
Maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wander the Earthling as nothing more than a fraud. But if you guys had school memories, you'd never be able to betray him in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Hope Peak Academy, you already should have known about the ultimate imposter already. So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss.
Phew.
Jeez, the Future Foundation show is awful. There's no way you could ignore Monami or the traitor. Where is it? Where's the traitor? Just from looking at the 16 profiles, I still would know it's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Of course.
Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I made it file so you guys couldn't find out.
Could it be?
So it's just as I thought, you're the one who did it.
Hey.
The fact that there's 16 profiles here, that's wrong.
Hmm.
I mean, the traitor is a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Hope Peak Academy. You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in there.
Correct.
It wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey, hey.
Then, can't we use this file to figure out you can't use this file to find out who the traitor is. That was true for negative too, right? Well, probably. It's just ripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Are you sure?
Was it a wise
about
decision?
this?
Time's up, you know. Time's up. Wait.
Bye-bye.
Excuse me for a moment. There was an imposter and a traitor, so all along there were two imposters among us. Maybe. Maybe. Be right back. I need to go off screen for a moment so I can do my announcement. That chimed us now. Yeah, I expect this
What is
case.
most important for living things?
I expect this trail just to be like the last game, that this is like going to fuck you over somehow because it's not going to be true and shit.
Well, personally, I think time is. I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right?
Ah yes, thank you for the daily despair lesson, Monokuma. I don't need any more existential crisis. Thank you.
That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful. So, time's up. We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock. I'll see you soon.
You've entered the emergency meeting button. The last class trail. You said it right. The last class trail.
Yep.
Yeah, I did too. He really did say it was the last class trail. What do you think? Should we believe him? Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days. And he said something about his killing school trip ending, right? Based on the time limit, it might definitely be the last one.
But still.
But I can't imagine it's the real end. I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that. His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once.
Well?
But still, it's not also not a good idea to think about it too much, I think. I think we should focus on the class rule that's waiting for us first. You're right. Cross trail for Nekito's murder. We're pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. I still can't see who killed Nekito.
But still.
Well, you don't have to worry so much.
Right?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know. You're right, you're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it is a mystery that can be solved alone, as long as everyone cooperates and works together. Yeah, if you do that, things will turn out fine. You'll later. It was about an hour of his investigation. Where's the thingy? No. No, wait, no, it's not here. Of course it was his own thing. Damn it. Alright then, time for stupidity.
Damn right.
Looks like everyone's there.
Huh?
Is this it? Should there be more people?
Damn it.
Stop it, you're making me depressed.
Stupid fool!
You're making me depressed. So, what's going to happen again? A cruel conflict, we must start with friends. But once we're through this, we can go back, right?
That's right.
The Monokuma boss said so, didn't he? He said this is also the last class trail.
Damn it.
We've been tricked every step of the way, there's no way I can believe us so easily.
Of course
How
not.
can't you believe it? The guy who's making us do all this is the one saying it, you know?
You know.
That's
right?
why I'll definitely survive. If we can go home after we deal with this class trail,
right.
I'll definitely find out who the killer is, no matter what. Even if I have to pull out all the stops. Angie. What the fuck? Why are you here? You haven't realized it yet. The feeling of wanting to leave this island, thinking like that is Munokuma's trap, you know.
Huh?
What are you saying?
Got it?
There's no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse. Stop trying to jinx us.
I'll pick you
Damn
up.
right, stupid rabbit should shut up. Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair, huh? I finally realized after losing my powers. I've realized that cursing your powerlessness or your fate accomplishes nothing. The possibility may be small, but as long as there's a possibility, you must face it. In order to become someone who can be proud of yourself. So, I will fight.
Huh?
What's her deal? I don't really know, but she seems different from before. Maybe she read a self-help book.
Wait.
But her eyes look so determined.
You.
What can you tell just by looking at those button eyes? Anyway, make sure you turn off Mini Mao. It will be annoying and start talking during the trail. Yeah, fine.
But still,
There, do you think she keeps Mini Mao between the booba?
Yes.
Instantly, huh?
Yes.
Fully, huh? Yeah. Somehow I understand what one of me is saying, I think. Anyway, let's get going to the class rail.
yep.
You're right. We need to fight as much as we can. No matter what hopeless truth awaits us in the end. Yeah, that seems like the one place she could store it because she doesn't have any pockets on her or anything. This is the end, is it really? I kept saying those words to myself over and over within my mind. I enter Monokuma Rock. I'm still expecting that thing to just launch in space at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only one person left, and then we have like 5 survivors. Basically, like the first game. So I wonder if we're going to get 5 again or less. This elevator ride, this will be the last time for this too, right? I hope so.
Well,
Let's worry about things after we're finished.
You are
More
right.
importantly, we must focus on the class field before us.
Damn it.
And the killer managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way this is going to go smoothly. I mean, I still can't believe one of us was able to do that. Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he also has a valuable asset during the trails. Yeah, you're right. In fact, during the Funhouse ordeal, we are completely dependent on him. But even if he's gone, the ones who survive need to stand and fight. We must fight. I mean, I'm going to fuck this one up badly. I mean, all the trails so far have gone very poorly for me compared to the first game. And then the door slowly opened. Sprite line greeting us. Is that the light of hope, or is it the light of despair? Very fitting background, yeah.
Well now.
Well then. Now that the Chatterbox Nagito is gone, there's only 6 of you left.
Shut the
Enough,
hell
just
up.
fucking started already.
Hey!
Hey, this is it, right? This is really the last class drill, right?
Yep.
Yep, sure is. So we're gonna show some enthusiasm, making sure you give it your all.
All right.
Didn't I tell you? He said it. This is the end.
Now then.
No, then let's get this drill started.
Viva killing!
This is the last class drill. Let's show some enthusiasm and kill each other. This is the 5th class drill. According to Monokuma, this is also the last class drill. Doubt it. That curtain is about to rise. Nagito Commander, the ultimate lucky student. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy. He came across as very sociable. But his true nature had such a demented thought process that it was nothing like his outward appearance. He said he believed in hope more than anything else. He said he was yearning for a powerful hope that can overcome any despair. You suspect Quinn's nurse? But the nurse is dead. You mean Sonia? I mean, I do kind of suspect her, but... Like I said, I'm expecting the robot to have orchestrated this murder. He said he would even help despair just to prove that hope will never lose to despair. And then he said he'd become the stepping stone for hope. His way of thinking was completely screwed up, but there was also times he saved us too. Someone like him was killed. It was the end of him. And I have no idea at all who did it, but... There's no way we can end this without knowing. We will be consumed with despair. Delicious despair. That's why we absolutely have to find out. The person who finished off Nagito. The killer who murdered Nagito. All bunch, yeah. In order to return from this despair alive, you need to reach the truth. And if Monokuma says this is really the last class trail, then all the more reason we need to do this. And so, this life-threatening trail building with hope and despair, the last one, has begun. Would you like to save? Yes. Oh, it's probably going to be a long one today. Suffering. The trickster Nagito was brutally murdered. I got the sword skill, so that's going to be a little bit less annoying. Reduces the damage to the influence gauge when you miss. Sure, slap that on too. Why not? I could sell more skills if I had them at least, but... let me just turn down the volume a little bit. Because everyone who's, like, look at this. Like, everyone who's, like, talking right now is, like, the, oh, fuck, yeah, what was this again? Yeah, okay, I think it worked. The music is really low now, though. Maybe I should just turn it up one more instead of, like, two of them. Oh, no, don't put that title. No, I actually do save this though, because the settings are saved here. Well yes, there we go, I guess. I'm not feeling confident in this one at all.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial,
Is the
you will
fight-
present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote
This is the
correctly,
fifth time, you really don't need
then
to explain
only the
again,
blackened
Monokuma.
will receive punishment. But I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Oh, you're here too.
Oh my, Monami? My cute little sister? You're awfully quiet. What's happened to you? You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon? Because you're a rabbit?
Say something already.
Chesto!
You're really not getting anything
One
out of
more
her, huh?
time. Jeez, how about this one?
Oh, it's a JoJo reference
This will
again.
be my final blow. It's useless.
Please stop. I feel
Why are we
bad for
starting with this
Monami.
bullshit?
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monami. The class trial has started, after all. The victim this time is Nagito, who was attempting to reveal the traitor for everyone's sake. Who in the world killed him? I'm so curious.
If he was killed for trying to reveal the traitor, that traitor is obviously the killer. They were trying
mean,
to
yeah.
shut Nagito up.
No, that might not be it.
Huh? Are you trying to protect the traitor? They didn't call out when we were in danger. Wait. Don't tell me you're the
Oh, yeah.
traitor.
Great start here, great start.
Don't say something so stupid. There's no way in hell I'm the traitor.
Now that's more like it. Why don't you guys hurry and start arguing already?
The traitor and the killer who murdered Nagito is here, right? Are they the same person? Or... well, they don't have to be. But yeah, this is probably going to go like the fifth case in the first game, where they just tried to pin it on you, and it was like a war mess. Oh boy, 7 bullets. Oh, I'm not ready for this.
The killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
What?
So, the suspect
Man, I missed the trial music.
is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
We're already on this music, huh? Why did the killer have to torture Nagito? No, the wounds on Nagito's body. But the wounds on the wounds on Nagito's body really caused by torture in the first place.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up.
Panels, lighter, accounts,
I'm telling you, they were
duct tape,
torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered
No,
with
because if they were
wounds.
torturing Francis, then why the fuck
It's
did they put
because
duct
the
tape in his
killer
face?
tortured Nagito.
So
Yeah,
that's
I
why
forgot
he
all my
was
fucking
so
button
beat
points.
up. What were they trying to find? Definitely the bomb's hot. If so, is whoever found the...
That was Fuyo. I found it by. There's no way I'd torture someone.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up.
Okay, let's slow down.
I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer...
No, that's wrong.
I got this one correct at least.
But Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape, so he wouldn't have been able to confess anything. If he was being tortured for information, they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
I'm prepared.
Oh, doing this shit right away. Well, I got plus
I
5
just
sharpness,
realized
whatever the
it's
fuck
a
it is,
trap.
so...
Trap?
Stupid Hajime. You got caught in that trap.
Stupid. Oh. Time for this one again. Oh, I love this. Ooh. Spoilers, chat. I don't love this. I hate this.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped, you'd obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. They wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention. This is how... First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him, they duct taped his mouth shut.
Yeah, no idea which one to use here.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was... You'd obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. They wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
But if you tape his mouth shut,
Just gonna shoot shit at shit here because I have no idea what
how
else
is
to
he
do
supposed
here.
to answer anything?
Pay attention. This is how it went. First, the killer tortured Nagi and got information about the bomb. Then, they duct taped his mouth shut.
Should have done that one. Should we edit what I use saving if you're going to be that?
Pay attention. This is how it went down. First, the killer tortured and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him...
Damn it!
Oh, I just
Like
I
you
fucking
said,
hate this one.
Nagito's mouth was taped shut. You obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap.
Oh,
Damn it!
That.
Like you said, if Nagito's... You obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. They wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
But if you tape his mouth shut,
You're probably going to be stuck on these the most.
how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention. This is how it went. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb. Then, after they killed him... Crap!
So I need to
Pay
hit that
attention.
one with
This is how it
something,
went
but
down.
I'm not sure what.
First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information. Then, after they killed him...
Oh.
Damn it!
Like
Do you have any
said,
hints for this one,
Nagito's
or,
mouth was taped shut. You
no
obviously
idea
assume he
anymore?
couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. They wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
I can't back down.
Do this again.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Like I really don't like
Pay
this mini
attention.
game.
This is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagi and got information about the bomb's location.
What's the right
Crap.
sword? Just the...
Pay attention.
Okay,
This
so
is
I
how it
need
went.
the second
First,
one then.
the killer tortured and got information about. Then, after they killed him,
Allow me to cut through those words.
Eh.
No, There's no doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he was beat up.
What did you say?
Who cares about the duct tape?
This whole argument stuff is just like
Settle this
annoying.
with rock, paper, scissors.
We don't need to play a game. It's clear the duct tape was on his mouth before the torture even began.
Why do you always side with Hajime? Do you have a crush on him or something?
Ooh. Well, I did make side of friendship, so haha. Are you in elementary school or something?
You were with us when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth, right? The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the duct tape, remember?
The blood on his face came from his arm wounds, which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
And the duct tape had a lot of crinkles around his mouth. He must have been struggling to open his mouth under the duct tape.
Perhaps the duct tape was used so we wouldn't be able to scream. Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his mouth shut.
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
They probably had a deep grudge against Nagito.
I mean,
Then, are you
can't
saying
blame
the
him.
killer was trying to make him suffer? If so, it's friggin' crazy. Did they go psycho or something?
No, they didn't just go crazy. Whoever did this must be one crafty bastard. If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
The warehouse fire was for destroying evidence?
You can't think of any other reason.
But who could have done that? When the fire occurred, everyone in this room was gathered in front of the warehouse. Yeah, and right after I opened the warehouse door, the flames started burning from the very back.
And this is where the line of Monokumas comes in, I guess.
Which means, it is plausible to think that nobody here set the fire.
The killer isn't one of us. But that's not the case, huh? I mean, it's wishful thinking.
Even if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too perfect.
Based on the pattern up until now, we should suspect that some kind of setup was used for this. Some kind of setup? Like what? I do not know that, but that has been the pattern before.
That's our Miss Sonia.
Oh, shut
You
up.
have such an amazingly high intellect.
I'm kind of sad that he's still alive. Like, he's a fucking simple medic over here.
Alrighty then. Let's think about this based on what Miss Sonia thinks. Is that okay, Miss Sonia?
Damn right it is!
Reason for the fire, huh? They're right, we need to clear up that first. Wounds, burnt rope, knife, duct tape, Monokuma plus Monokuma panels, oil lighter. One of those top three at least.
The direct
So
cause
you
of the
survived
fire
the entire game as well? Somehow!
the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
The killer used some kind of setup.
Probably got blessed by
He lit
aliens
the
or some
curtain on
shit.
fire with
That's
the
the only reason
lighter.
he survived.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
They probably just threw the lighter. Based on the shape of that oil lighter,
Shit, I'm annoyed. Look at that
it
bullet.
can stand upright while the flame
Like,
is
you can see
lit.
where this cuts off. Like they just
If
left
they
the text
tipped over
over
the
it.
lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
Some way?
Maybe they used invisible.
No? Fuck.
Crap!
Yeah, too eager.
The direct cause of
Pretty
the
long one,
the oil
too.
lighter found
The killer used some. He lit the curtain on fire.
some kind of setup. Did they use the oil? They probably just threw the based on the shape of it. It can stand upright.
Should have just
tipped
waited
over
for the
the-
entire
could have
thing to
ignited the
before I did that,
somewhere.
but
Maybe they used
I'm
invisible thread.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
Or perhaps opening the door caused intense wind pressure to tip over the lighter.
opening the door with the Monokuma panels maybe? It's
The
pretty
direct
warm
cause
running
of the fire.
already.
The oil lighter found
The killer used some. He lit the curtain on fire.
some kind of setup. Did they use the oil? They probably just threw it based on the shape of it. It can stand upright.
If they tipped over the, it could have ignited.
Some way.
Maybe they used invisible.
Visible thread.
There should have been a way to tip it over with
Not
sound
that maybe
waves.
this one. Just say
Or
step it over.
perhaps opening.
Nope, this is this one.
I agree with that.
Still feels wrong agreeing with people in a game like
I
this.
also agree that
but
opening
it
the
feels
door is
really
what
be able
started
to
the
object.
fire.
as I thought. It
Well, I
was
guess
the
it's
wind
a feature,
pressure. A dust devil blown here from glorious Japan.
No, not wind pressure. They probably
Trips me up
used the
because I need to think
Monokuma
about things in the
panels.
opposite way.
A huge number of tipped-over Monokuma panels were found at the crime scene, right?
Can't keep track of contradict versus agree callers. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, if it's blue, you agree with it, but like, the problem is that it like you use like at the same time. Like if it's like there's like one entire statement that you have to find something to agree with, then sure. But you can either agree or disagree with something in an entire statement. It's just that's kind of fucking with me.
It looked like they were scattered everywhere, but some were laying on top of each other in a single line. Just a single line leading from the warehouse door to the fire's origin.
Does that mean
Maybe I'm just a
anything?
small brain. Whatever. Bird brain, I guess.
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino effect.
A domino effect. You mean those tiles kids play with by lining them up and tipping them over?
In place of those tiles, the killer used the Monokuma panels. So when we opened
Man,
the
I
warehouse
imagine like
door,
the early
the first
2000s,
panel
the early
toggled into the
2000s, there was
second.
like a domino hype, just like in Holland and shit. Like toys got sold like crazy.
And from there, they fell
Good
like
days.
dominoes until they reached the lighter at the end.
But wouldn't it be obvious that those big panels were falling over?
That's probably why they turned off the lights in the warehouse, so we wouldn't notice them.
So the reason the warehouse was dark was to hide the domino effect.
And one more thing. There was something else the killer did to hide the domino effect, right?
The music. Oh, we need to select it like this.
I see!
You're talking about the MP3 player, right? That's
An
him
MP3
blaring
player
throughout
in,
the
like,
warehouse.
2010
That's the sound
plus.
of the falling panels.
Would be MP4 at that point in time? Maybe. Fucking Dark Souls music. This is, like, why? And then the darkness allowed in a little bit of the music. Do you guys hear something? It's really damn loud. Doesn't like you to like listen to this depressing crap. Not talking about the music. And some cues suddenly started.
That's it. So the strange sound was actually the sound of the panels falling.
But those sounds weren't the only strange thing, right? Looking back on it, it was also strange when we opened the door to the warehouse.
Oh, that was just the pressure from the panels. It's not a problem. Yeah. Open the door. Everyone's gangster in this device. Start speaking Latin. This is you having a good time in a game, and then suddenly Latin music starts playing, and you're like, oh, fuck. Like I remember in Pokemon Sword and Shield that the team boss Rose had also like
So the door
Dark
was
Souls
being
music for
blocked
some
by
reason.
a Monokuma panel.
And when we opened the door, the domino effect
Sally the
started,
Fudge is easy,
and the
but-
falling panels eventually
That
reached the
music's pretty
lighter.
sick.
Yeah, and that's how the warehouse caught on fire. At least, that's how it looks.
You don't look so sure.
At the time, Akane mentioned that she could barely open the door.
Because the panel was blocking it, right?
But the blocked doorway, there wasn't enough space for a person to fit through, right?
Is that a problem?
It's a major problem. I mean, that door was the only entrance to the warehouse.
True. How did this get set up? Or did they skip through a window or some shit? The door was the only entrance to the warehouse, so CGX is probably talking about. Killer couldn't have left.
I see!
If the panel was so close to the door that it could barely be opened.
Didn't even think about this whole thing actually. Isn't it all a fucking closed room murder? Oh, for fuck's sake. They really like doing that, huh?
The killer inside the warehouse wouldn't be able to leave, right?
Now that you mention it.
Does that mean they were hiding inside?
Who? We
No,
were
because
all
everyone
outside the
was there
warehouse,
already.
you know.
Based on the patterns up until now, I believe some kind of setup was used.
You don't have to think so hard. There's actually only one person who could have possibly done this.
Huh?
You don't mean...
But if that's true, this murder...
Hajime? What do you mean?
The person who said it the domino effect inside the warehouse is only one person who could have done that.
This is my answer.
Suspicion is still the same as been the entire time. He would have been the first time he
What
introduced
if
extra characters.
it was Nagito?
Like I said, that robot that looked like a human that was being made in a factory is way too suspicious. So I think something like that, with that is going on.
Why'd you bring him up? He's the victim, you know.
He wasn't just the victim. Maybe.
Huh?
Not just the victim? What does that mean?
He was the victim. And he was the perpetrator, too. Maybe.
Are you saying this was a suicide? Don't be stupid. His body was covered in torture wounds.
Also, as I said, this is like the 5th case, and then the first game, the 5th case was also really fucky, so I expect stupid shit to happen here.
Are you saying those were all self-inflicted?
But Nagito might do something like that, don't you think?
That's not the issue. He was tied up, remember? Even for a creep like Nagito, it'd be impossible for him to tie up his own arms and legs.
Yeah, you're right.
What's with this smiley face?
Yeah, as long as you understand.
It seems we need to discuss how Nagito was able to tie himself up.
Need to discuss? That's not necessary at all. No matter how much you think about it, it's clearly impossible.
Like you said, it seems impossible if you think about it, but I feel like I'm overlooking something. Oh. Wounds, burnt rope, survival of duct tape. Uncomfortable pushes, panels, lighter, torture wounds.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible!
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do
Tying
much
one
with
arm
the
is
free
really
arm.
challenge.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
Oh, what the fuck am I agreeing or disagreeing with on this one? If assumption that Nagito committed suicide is correct, Nagito should have tied himself up too. That's okay, right?
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible!
Tying just the legs is one thing, but
Oh, this one's
tying both
doozy.
arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible!
Tying just the legs is one thing, but
Tying both arms would be You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use... Or if you use your front...
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
I'm drawing a blank here, but his hand was impaled,
To
so I'm just gonna
actually
go with...
Arms and legs.
No.
Crap! To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible!
tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth?
I mean, you're free to guess, because
Or
I'm
if you
drawing a
use your
blank on
front
this one.
tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
Caught himself up too. I don't really seem to have anything that proves against it though. Well, or agrees with it rather. I don't think I'm agreeing with anyone on this. But also don't really have anything to disagree with. The burnt rope?
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible!
Tying just the legs is one thing, but Tying both
Light
arms
across
would
the
be
teeth?
impossible.
You couldn't do much
Sure?
with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you.
How about if you use
Doesn't seem to be it. Drawing a blank as well, you think of the plushie contradict being alone, but I don't think Monokuma can move the plushies.
Crap! To actually tie up your own arms and legs.
That's obvious. Tying just the legs, tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm. It'd be impossible.
Ah, go block.
How about if you use your or if you use your front?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
Try that in again. No, yeah, the mouth is duct taped as well, yeah.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but
Hold on.
tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm. It'd be impossible.
Thank you.
How about if you
Actually gave me the solution there. No! Oh, fuck off. No, we couldn't use the Steve because there was duct tape on it, so that doesn't prompt anything. Ah, bullshitty.
Actually tie up your own
try to
arms
push
and
again
legs.
on the balloon thingy there. Hold
That's
on.
obviously impossible.
Tying just the legs, tying both arms would be.
You couldn't do much with the free arm. It'd be impossible by yourself.
Okay, that one's also not it.
Crap.
Do
To
you have
actually
anything?
tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible.
Okay, safe to say that at this
Just the
point I
legs
haven't
is
got
one
anything,
thing, but-
so...
Tying both arms would be
Yeah, the game
impossible.
was rather long. I can't
couldn't do
remember
much
any
with the free
every
arm.
response for
Fair.
like everything.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
Especially with like.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
Can't look at the... Well, that just gives all the bullets, yeah. Duct tape wasn't probably... I don't think the Monokuma plushies are relevant quite yet. Neither is the panel or the lighter, so it's... I think I need to do something with the knife somewhere.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible.
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. You need to hit the first one.
First front.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs.
I can just spam this one, I guess.
Crap!
Yeah.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs.
Obviously impossible.
No.
Tying just the legs, tying both arms would be.
You couldn't do much with the free.
It'd be impossible. How about if you use or if you use your front?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke? To actually tie up your own arms and legs.
Do I need to copy something?
No.
Okay.
Crap! To actually tie up your own arms and legs.
I'm just gonna spam everything I have done.
Crap! To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible!
Tying just the legs, tying both arms would be...
Focus
Couldn't do
point is
much
the
with the
problem.
It'd be impossible. How about if you use...
I think I'm gonna run out of time on this one.
Is that a dirty joke?
To actually tie up your own arms and...
So the bone
No,
drop.
that's wrong!
Hold on a sec. Isn't that premise flawed?
What? I mean, it's no mistake that his arms and legs were...
No, it shouldn't have been both of his arms. The rope on his right arm was completely
Yeah, but it
burnt
wasn't
up.
built onto the fucking
Based on
floor,
that,
so what does it matter
you
in
can't
this
say
case?
he was tied up.
That was just burned by the fire. He should have been tied up before then.
So was that, it discarded it because the later sentence about you couldn't do much with one arm. Yeah.
It burned because of the fire. Like you said, it might look like that. But that was part of the trap. There's concrete evidence that proves it.
Prove that the wrong on the negative right arm is a trap is... Oh, wait. Prove that the burnt rope on the negative right arm is a trap is... I don't fucking know. The knife in his hand? I don't fucking know. No? His right sleeve?
I see!
Right, because
Take
of
a
the wounds.
close look at his right sleeve. Even though the rope
Yeah.
was burnt up, his sleeve wasn't burned at all. Wouldn't you agree? A burn like this, no matter how you think about it, is unnatural. That rope was burned in advance so it would look like it was burned in the fire.
Then Nagito's right arm wasn't tied up, right? He was able to move it freely, right?
I mean, I guess it also wouldn't have helped because we threw the water on the other side, so... I know the sprinklers kicked in. But the sprinklers also didn't disrupt the body, so... I guess?
Yeah, that should be the case.
Hajime, that's awesome! I'll let you cop a feel if you
What?
want.
What?
Akane, you should not give it away for free. Make sure they pay you first.
Well, I mean, at least you got the right idea about that.
That's definitely wrong.
No, never offered it for free, come on now.
Fine. I just gotta get a Benjamin from him before I
I
let
see.
him touch me, right?
How much is that shit? I'm not American, I don't get that one. It's like 100?
That's not what I meant. I'm talking about Nagito. I mean, even if his right hand wasn't tied up, the knife was still stabbed into it, you know.
It's impossible to stab a knife into your right hand with your right hand.
Ah, that much is obvious.
Hajime, you tricked me! Give me back that Benjamin!
It's only that she tried to charge me, now she wants the money back, what the hell?
Hold on. There should be a way.
Then hurry up and spill it.
If it's something lame, I'll make you give back the Benjamin with
Oh.
10,000% interest.
Way to stab yourself in the hand using only your right hand. It's definitely made an answer to this. Oh no. Hangman's Gambit? No. Hmm? Dangers 100 bill, yes. Okay.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife
He's got a
fall,
point.
could he stab his hand that way?
No.
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow? And slammed his right hand down on it?
Propped it onto what?
If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily.
Oh, he's only stupid too.
We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
Like, they're gonna use his right hand to stab himself in the palm, and how did he do it?
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
No, I don't think so.
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
I was just thinking, like, he put it on the top of one of the fake Monokumas and fell over on it. The problem is, what did he prop it with?
It's wrong?
Like, that wasn't it.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right?
If he threw the knife and let the knife fall.
No, not that one either. Here we have something that looks stabbed, I suspect it might be relevant.
It's wrong?
What?
Even if Nagito's right hand was free,
How could he stab his right?
If he threw the knife and let the
Well,
knife fall.
why?
Could he stab his hand that way? Is he a throwing knife expert? Maybe he...
Oh, this is one.
I agree with that.
I mean, I don't necessarily see how he would have done it with that, but...
The life-size Monokuma plushie. He must have used that to prop the knife.
Makes sense. That's why there was a big hole in the plushie's stomach. He inserted the knife handle into that hole to prop it up. Then he slammed his hand onto it.
I guess?
If that's it, he had to place the plushie near him. And it also explains the mysterious blood on the plushie.
Well, she's quite far away though.
So the blood on the plushie came from Nagito after he stabbed the knife into his own right hand.
I see. So that's the trick.
But for a moment, I seriously thought Monokuma died or something.
A bleeding plushie is super scary. It's got the same fear factor as a doll whose hair grows too long.
I know that one.
After stabbing his hand, he no longer needed the plushie, so he cast it off toward the fire's origin point.
He probably thought the fire would incinerate it and destroy the evidence.
So what do you think now, Fuyuhiko?
I get what you're saying about the wound on his right hand, but there's still one huge problem. The spear. Basically, you're saying Nagito committed suicide by impaling himself with a spear. If you think about the order, getting killed by the spear should have been the last thing to happen to Nagito. If that's true, how is that possible? He can't grab a spear with his right hand if a knife is stabbed into it and his left hand was all tied up.
I guess he held the end of the spear with his other hand. Just let it go or something. Maybe? Oh, and then the blood would also be on the inside of his hand, not on the outside only.
Then he probably took the spear first, and as he endured the pain, he stabbed the knife into his right hand.
There is a limit to his constitution. If you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Chat, don't take this out of context.
I'm sorry.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Of course he got it out of context.
Like I
So
said,
that one
if you
coming.
got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Yeah, that's why you gotta loop it up and do it carefully. For fuck's sake. Amateurs.
Say it one more time.
No, you don't! For
I
fuck's
need to
sake.
record it.
Chat, I want to fucking murder him instead.
Hey, bastard, you better cut it out.
Think of how silly this would have looked if he partly failed and just injured this himself of dying. Yeah.
Like she said, in that condition, it's very
That's why you use
difficult to
gravity
stab
for it,
yourself
though.
with a spear. It'd be hard to use a spear with a knife stab into your right hand while your left hand is tied up.
So you're saying it's impossible?
But no matter what I think, I can't believe Nagito's death was caused by someone else.
I also agree with that. To think that one of us could kill someone with such cruelty, I could never believe that.
You say you can't believe it? You just don't want to believe it, right? But that's why you keep getting betrayed over and over again,
point.
right? Same goes for this time, too.
You just shut your mouth. It's against the rules to interfere with everyone. If you even think about doing anything, I have a plan of my own.
Ah! Monami sassing me!
But it's just as Monokuma said. We've been betrayed over and over again so far. So this might also be the same. Calling this a suicide takes too much for granted, and it's too convenient.
Then are you saying there is a killer among us, Kazuichi?
Maybe.
Of course that doesn't include Miss Sonia and me.
As Kazuichi said, it's true we've been constantly betrayed. But even if I'm betrayed again, I still want to believe in everyone. No matter how many times I may
I'm
be
not sure if we
betrayed,
call it naive or just
I
like
still
full,
want to
but...
believe in everyone.
I also want to believe that there's no killer, but suicide is unimaginable.
Do you really think so?
But you said it too. It'd be impossible for him to stab himself with a spear in his condition.
I did say difficult, but I never said impossible.
She's a gamer. Huh?
I feel that there's some way he could have stabbed himself with that spear.
What kind of way?
I don't know.
Gravity.
You don't know.
It's impossible to figure out by myself. So let's think about it together. That's how we made it this far up till now.
Everyone working together.
She's right, we made it through several ordeals till now by doing that. Don't even know.
Alright, let's do this.
You roll a natural one. Wounds, rope, knife, blood left hand, duct tape. It's gonna be the blood on the left hand, I think.
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear? Let's work together and think this through.
Oh, we're 2 hits away from death,
When
actually.
the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand.
No, that's wrong.
First time, let's go.
Hold on. It's still too early to dismiss the possibility that he used his left hand.
Why? I mean, his left hand was tied up, you know?
But there was something off about his left hand. The bloodstain on the palm of his hand. Don't you think it looked somewhat strange? He only had blood on the lower area of his palm. Beyond that point, the bloodstain suddenly cuts off, right?
When the blood splattered, that's as far as it reached, right?
That settles the description of that bloodstain, but it's not the only unnatural bloodstain.
Yeah, just
Look,
go up here and then you can
there's
see
blood
what's
on the
going
back of
on,
his
yeah.
hand, around the middle joints of his fingers.
Like you said, it looks like an unnatural bloodstain, but what's wrong with that?
We might need to think and use our imaginations for a bit. If there's blood on his palm and the back of his hand, what was his left hand doing as the blood splattered?
What was Nagito's hand doing when the back of his hand was exploding? He was gripping something.
I see! When the blood splattered, he was
I
probably
wanted to read all the
gripping with
options
his
there,
left
but it
hand.
was like, no.
That's why there's such a strange-looking bloodstain on his palm and the back of his hand.
Was he grabbing his front tail?
For fuck's sake.
Perish the thought! He was
Uh.
obviously grabbing the
I
spear.
love the dark escalation.
Oh, I don't.
Now that you mention it, compared to the rest of his body, the wounds on his left arm are pretty mild. He probably made his wounds mild on purpose, so he could keep his strength while he gripped the spear.
But even if he held the spear with his tied up left hand, it'd be impossible for him to stab himself.
That's right, that's the problem.
Hey, Chiaki, what do you
No,
think?
because he was holding the fucking rope with his left hand. And the spear was dangling above him, and then he just let go and the spear impaled him. Come on now.
Hey, don't tell me you're getting sleepy.
At times like this, you should always strike from a good angle. Just like fixing an old TV.
Oh, I got it. Maybe.
Huh? Really?
Yeah, like I thought. It's no mistake that Nagito was gripping the spear, I think. However, what's important is what section of the spear he was gripping.
Checking the spear was he gripping the handle, blade, shaft, cord. This is really correct to call it a cord.
I see!
Feels wrong doing so, but...
That's it. Instead of the handle, Nagito must have been holding on to the cord. There was a metal weight at the tip of the cord, but there were bloodstains on that part too. Plus, the joint between the weight and the cord had a bloodstain shaped like it was cut off by something.
Isn't the size of that cut-off section about the same size as a human
I
fist?
like how they see that they all just like jump to the conclusion, oh yes, it's like human fist size. Like, okay.
Ah, you're right. So this is the part Nagito was gripping, huh? And then the blood that was supposed to end up here ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
Outside, still snowing.
Yeah.
But why is it so important to know which part of the spear he was gripping?
You're not gonna say he gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around, and stabbed himself, right?
That is where the clue to solve this mystery resides. Right, Chiaki?
I mean, he's onto
I
something,
am
but he's
sorry.
wrong.
Of course this mystery will not be solved that easily.
Nagito was gripping onto the cord extending from the butt of the spear with his left hand. But from there, how would he stab himself in the stomach with the spear?
It seems we are stuck. Shall we have tea time?
At a time like this, how about we stick to the plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once?
That's a wall of text.
That's a
It's
long
like
plan name.
That's a fucking light novel title.
One step at a time. What does that mean?
Let's focus on the spear first.
Like I
Namely,
was no one making
where
the
it
suggestion
was
that the young
and
and
how
over
it
there
was
before and
positioned
was
just
holding
before
onto
it
it.
impaled Nagito.
How it was positioned.
Nagito was facing out the spear stabbing his stomach, so just before that. Could it be the state of the spear and the fact that Nagito was holding onto the tip of the cord attachment? You gotta think about it. Should be able to figure it out. No, the spear was in the state it was before it stabbed Nagito. Is this a dog or is this a Hangman's Gambit? What is it? Okay. Oh fuck, I did do this again. Okay. Got it. Time to blast some Sonic music. How was this build before? It was above Nagito and Nagito's left hand, above Nagito. Sure, using the brain cells. It doesn't feel like it at times. It really doesn't feel like it at times. I think this was one of the first conclusions I made when I actually saw the setup of the room. What's those red things moving around? I think I shouldn't touch them. That's the conclusion I'm making on that. Oh, well, never mind, they bounce you back. I see. Now, if they don't do damage to you, then what's the point of these obstacles? Just delay you? We got like 5 minutes for this shit. Just because the spare else was above the ceiling girder. I mean, I don't need to break for them, but I like doing it at least. Oh, piss off. Oh, bugger off. I don't even need a jump button for these. Next the rope on the right hand, the rope on the left hand. My next spear in the ceiling girder. The cord? I mean, it could also be the left hand, depending on how they want you to think about this, but... Alright. Waste time? Yeah, I guess, but it's not like you have too little time for these to begin with, so...
It's all coming
It's
together.
making the time wasting aspect of them kind of questionable. Like if they did damage to your health bar, then sure, it would make sense,
The
but...
spear impaled Nagito as he was laying face up. It must have been perpendicular to him just before that.
Perpendicular. In the middle of the air?
If Nagito did that all by himself, did he have some sort of ESP?
That'd be awesome, but he'd
This was
probably
the
use
first
the
game,
ceiling
which is just
girder
as good
directly
intuition,
above
don't worry
him.
about it.
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder, and using that as a support.
Okay, actually lose all speed and end up not moving forward, no idea. Never tried that actually. Never tried it actually. I think you move forward in a standard state and you can press A button to go faster. But I don't think you can stand completely still unless you break.
He hoisted the spear directly above him. And if Nagito let go of the cord, the spear would have fallen and impaled him while he was laying face up.
I noticed a slight red streak on the ceiling girder. It probably got smeared there during the setup.
If he's not holding this cable like directly straight, wouldn't like veer off to its path? Whatever.
The blood on the cord probably rubbed off on the ceiling girder as the spear was falling. So, how about it? Using this method, Nagito could have impaled himself with the spear.
Are you serious? He really committed suicide? Like that?
He probably chose that spear so he could commit suicide like that.
Why would he do it though? That doesn't make sense
If
here.
someone else did this, there's no reason they'd go to all this trouble just to kill someone with a spear.
I agree. When I was investigating this case, I kept thinking over and over how strange it was. Why did the killer use the knife and the spear so differently?
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his trick?
Then, this is for real? He really committed suicide?
I mean, I'm not ruling out that there's like going to be like a last-minute ass pull here, but it does sound plausible here.
Every single wound on his body. That was all him?
Not just that. He did all that while he was gripping the spear?
Would he really look so distressed though when he would do it? I don't know.
That spear should not have stabbed Nagito until the very end. Which means Nagito wounded himself while he was gripping that spear, right?
Did he put the duct tape on his mouth too?
He probably covered his own mouth so we wouldn't hear him screaming in pain.
Did he need to go that far? That's beyond crazy. Why would he do that to himself?
He was probably trying to get us to make a mistake. By committing a suicide that looked like a murder, he was trying to steer us toward the wrong answer. His goal was to get us all executed.
And that's why he stabbed himself over and over again?
Did he want us to die that bad?
That's messed up. That's seriously so messed up.
Yeah, that's our Nagito.
Jeez, I'm starting to feel a little sympathetic towards him. It was stupid of me. Completely underestimated his capacity for malice. Mind-boggling malice that threatened us even after he's dead. After he died, that's the form his malice too. I've forgotten all about it until now. If it wasn't now, he'd probably be sneering at me.
However, there is one thing I still do not understand. He said he would reveal the traitor, right? Whatever became of that?
He was probably planning to kill the traitor along with the rest of us.
So why did he not just do that in the first place? If he had no qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal the traitor.
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy behind this trick. He made us split up and search for a bomb so none of us would have an alibi. He created a scenario where any of us could have killed him.
He tried to make us doubt each other and tried to hide the truth behind his suicide.
Did he cause a bomb scare for that reason alone?
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions of grandeur. It's not that unthinkable.
You are right, I suppose.
Yeah, it appears we've come to a conclusion. Bastard Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so he'd be executed.
That should be okay, right? Right?
What? You're not satisfied yet?
I mean, I know this game is never that simple, so...
No, I agree that Nagito
Well,
killed
yes, I'm
himself.
going for now.
Yeah, that too.
It's something that doesn't make sense. It's probably just my imagination.
Why, I mean, I sort of understand what she's talking about. I don't think it's a mistake to assume Nagito committed suicide, but why do I feel so uneasy about it? Is it because we don't know where the traitor is, or...?
So what are you gonna do? Is it okay to proceed with the voting time?
What do you think, Akane?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide. Oh well, I guess my gut is wrong sometimes.
You are right. It is not as though we can draw any other conclusion.
Then it's okay to end it here, huh? That means we're done with this last class trial and we can leave this island, right? It's okay to reach such a happy ending, right?
Not that easily.
Then it's okay? It's okay to say, you've decided on the killer? Understood. Then voting time.
No, hold on a sec.
Hold on. Why?
Sorry, just a little more. I want you guys to wait just a little more. I can't help but feel like there's still something we overlooked.
Like who the traitor is?
But the issue here is who killed Nagito, right? Even if we identify the traitor, the conclusion won't change.
What if the ultimate imposter is still around somewhere?
That's true, but...
The mystery isn't just about who the traitor is.
Huh?
No matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide. But I'm a little worried, you know? I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
Hey, what do you mean it's not about who the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
There's just one thing that doesn't make sense, and it relates to Nagito's death. Plus, it's something even Nagito couldn't influence. He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
Something related to Nagito's death is something we could have messed with.
You're gonna keep going? Here I thought we were finally finished.
Something related to Nagito's death, a piece of evidence that he couldn't even mess with. Uh-oh. This cell is poison shit too. It's going to be a doozy, ain't it? Display problem. I see. Probably not. Why this isn't dead? Check his vote with something else. Balls of fake. Realize the effect of anyone.
Crap!
The only thing I can think of otherwise is the MP3 player.
Crap!
No. Chat, do you have any suggestions there?
Crap!
No, it's not the poison. Related to that and he couldn't control. Skip over this. Ah yes, it's obviously me who's committed the murder.
This is my...
Yes, definitely my fault. Oh yes, definitely.
We will never give up!
I mean, I got enough health to go over all the items, I guess, but... Big stuff unrelated or stuff you could control. Now, I'm not exactly sure what they want me to point out here. Something related to things that a piece of evidence even he couldn't mess with.
I see!
Really?
Is it about the Monokuma file?
Yeah, that's it.
Huh? There was something suspicious in the Monokuma file?
When it was discovered in the warehouse in the factory, estimated time of death. Solving spear stabs, also multiple stab wounds on his thighs, lacerations on the left arm and knife impaled to his right hand. Yes? Suspicious part of the Monokuma file that Jackie is worried about is... What is it? What is it in the Monokuma file? At the time of death? Like, that would be the only thing that... see. Calls. Oh, there's so much shit going on there. Oh! I just need to get that shit off my... Shit, there's so much flying around. I'm just going to ignore the ones that I don't need right now. This is hectic. Minefield, this one was.
Got it! In this particular case's Monokuma file, there's no specific cause of death.
Yeah, I kind of glanced over that actually, because I thought it was obvious enough to see what it was, but... Not only is there a spear stabbed in the stomach, there's also multiple wounds, furthermore as laceration. Yeah, it doesn't say what the killing blow actually is, yeah.
Isn't that weird? Until now, the files always specified the cause of death.
I haven't even given it any attention yet, I'll be honest.
But the
Just kinda
cause
accepted
of
it.
death is obvious.
Yeah,
is it
because
not?
usually if it's so obvious you don't even need explaining about it. Oh,
The spear in
I
Nagito's
feel dumb
stomach.
now.
It is obvious just by looking at it that it was a cause of death.
Maybe it's not included if it's not important enough to write about.
Well, the calls were technically like bleeding out from your stomach, I guess, but...
Well, Monokuma,
I plead the fifth!
There he goes again! I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say.
But even during Gundam's case, and before during Nikon's case, the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma file was always the most important mystery in the case.
Are you saying that applies this time too?
Hold on a sec. Then, are you saying there's more to Nagito's death? Are you suggesting, again, that his death wasn't a suicide?
You guys were the ones who said it was a suicide in the first place.
What if it was death by suffocation? And they just like propped up all these things. And made him hold the thing, and then when he finally suffocated, the spear fell down. Maybe. I like taking a bit of a leap, but this fucking game, I swear.
No, I don't think it's a mistake to call Nagito's death a suicide, but it's not just a suicide. Come to think of it, did Nagito really commit suicide just to get us all killed?
are you sticking up for him?
That's not what I meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
Bad sense?
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations, and that concerns me. For example, would that malice just end here?
Huh?
Did Nagito's malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this easily?
You don't have any proof that his nose got pinched though, so...
I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about, you know?
How interesting! You sure do believe in Nagito, huh? Because you believe in his malice, you continue to suspect his malice. I see. I guess that's what passes for friendship these days.
What friendship?
What should we do, you guys? Should we proceed with the vote? I think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied. Even if it's just to be safe.
Maybe the poison plays in this somehow. And then they put the gas mask back at its place.
You are right. We only get one chance to vote after all.
I think I'm seeing something here, but
Just to be
it's all
safe.
just speculation.
Guess I have no choice. If that's the case, I'll do my best to go along with it.
This is friggin' annoying. But if you guys say you're doing it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
Hey, Monokuma, you heard us. The voting's gonna have to wait.
We've come this far. Let's work hard till the very end. If we work together, everything should be all right. That's what I believe.
Oh, splendid. You guys are so splendid right now.
Yeah.
That's
I'm feeling about
right.
it.
If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you.
If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you, huh? Now that I think about it, Nagito said the same thing. The absolute hope that can overcome any despair. He said he was yearning for that. Then the situation where it might be the thing that Nagito wanted all along. No, never mind. Probably overthinking. Maybe I should just make Monokuma's laugh the subscription noise. It's a good noise.
Yes. Also, yeah, that's
No.
Man, my heart was racing like crazy when I thought the voting time was gonna start, but well, if you think about it rationally, there's no way it was gonna happen. We haven't done this bit yet. Most of the players probably figured out that too. You're the only one who didn't know. Isn't that right, Monomi? Hey, how much longer were you planning to sulk? Let's get along with it, well, like we always do. Alright, you passed. Friendship is measured by how long you can stand the silence when you're alone with someone else. So, Monomi and I have been the bestest of friends. Don't say such stupid things. I hate you so much right now. Enough! Why do I have to be hated that much? Besides the fact that you snap at me like that, I don't trust you one bit. Not even a teensy tiny 1mm bit. That's sad. Mistrusting your friends is much more shameful than being betrayed by a friend, you know. We aren't even friends in the first place. Unless you're all a brother, let me say this. You're not even my brother. It's sad to live a life without friendship. That is even sadder than watching a high school rom-com full of guys. I mean, unless you're all gay, it still works. Huh? Well, maybe there was some demands for that. I fell for it. I totally took the man bait. Fuck do you mean, the man bait? Alrighty then.
I'm Monami.
Oh boy.
By now, there's nothing more for me to say. Anyway, my chest is full of pride right now. Everyone is united against despair. They're totally awesome.
Chat, I really hope that in the third game we just get Monokuma and not Monomi. Like, I kind of don't like her.
That's why I'm gonna fight too. I will fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation. That's basically it.
Okay, thanks for nothing.
So if we're working together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this? In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Other possibilities. Huh.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think
There's
of is the
another
knife
quest there.
stabbed into his hand, but...
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds...
Are we finished already?
I feel like it's possible that we overlooked something.
Overlook,
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
It's going to take them a bit to get to the conclusion that I just had, huh?
Exactly! We should cooperate at a time like this.
Fatal wound, it wasn't despair, we don't even know if it actually exists, but if it does, we need to find out what it is no matter what. Torture wounds, duct tape, clothing good, oil, light, diesel, blue tape, monochrome, special poison.
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right?
What
It's
if
not
a
the other
poison jet?
wounds,
Could
right?
be.
With all those wounds, maybe he simply bled to death.
There's no way he burned to death.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
If it's something that can't be seen, maybe he choked himself with a sleeper hold. Or liquefied his guts with a body blow.
Just thinking about it, that's already a horrible death.
Yeah, I think I'm going to need to shoot Sonya's aim.
Let us consider a dip.
It's not the knife in his. It's not the other wounds.
It
With all
almost
those
goes
wounds,
in
maybe he
noise,
simply.
There's no way he burned to death.
Was the cause of death
There we go.
I agree with that.
Like with some of these I'm struggling, with some of these I'm like, oh yes, that's it.
I
Like,
totally forgot about that
pull
possibility.
this me.
If the cause of death was something we can't
Am I
see,
smart or am I dumb? What do I
we
make
have
of
to
this?
consider poison as a possible method.
poison? It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
I remember, when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange.
Yeah, I was keeping poison in the
Inside the
fridge.
refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Poison?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing.
What else would you use poison for? Come on now.
I see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
What does that mean?
But even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood,
Yeah, how are you going to verify this?
there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Coverage stuff. Okay, Mr. Italian poison drinking man. Sure thing.
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
I mean, it's still an entire elaborate setup to like cover the poison. And in case you just like mistime it, you just kind of fucked anyway.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the
Also,
effect
that
is
helps.
instant.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
God damn it.
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
His mouth was covered with duct tape, you know. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past
Just
his
gonna
lips?
evaporate it.
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible. Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Are there any left?
Hell no. No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
Is this where I'm going to do a another Angling's Gambit to find the word of evaporation or some shit? Should think carefully and try to remember it. Oh no, it's a logic dive. Oh. Well, I can test out what Charlotte's at. No, you just move automatically. Something supersonic racing, I guess. Oh, oops, mind the gap. Question 1, what was the state position? Liquid, solid, gas, liquid. Now we have Solar Snake and Liquid Snake, why don't we have Gas Snake? I really should get the Metal Gear Solid 2 at some point now. But on the other hand, there's going to be a lot of fucking cutscenes. That like last an hour and shit. Maybe we should just skip to the third one. I mean, not like the story related to the third one anyway. Because the third one is a prequel. Question 2. There's a poison under Drew's nose. I mean, Drew's wounds are possible too, I guess, but let's just assume it's his nose. I guess it's just the moving square on the side is like the indicator for speed. Don't know if it matters much, but... Oh, that was it already? Oh, usually it's 3 questions. The last section kind of felt like a cop-out though.
It's all coming together. What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhaled?
It's written on the poison's warning label.
Kind of bothers me that you need to do like a logic drive that take like multiple minutes just to come to like to this conclusion. If you, most of people probably already made a conclusion in their mind anyway. Volatility is low, liquid is very dangerous when vaporized.
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Gas.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose!
You breathed that poisonous gas inside the warehouse? But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
Because it dissipated. Reason we should be in the poisonous gas is a mystery too. The smoke, the fire, or the sprinklers? Probably the sprinklers?
I see! The sprinklers in the warehouse.
Who did it?
Thanks to those,
I'm
we
just
didn't
back to
inhale that
suspecting
poison
Sonya
gas.
or either the Aspel robot thing. We'll just have to see how this plays out,
Poison
really.
gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
Gas stays heavier than that, breaks down in minutes and is susceptible to hydrolysis. What the fuck that means? I guess means adding water, huh?
Of course! Hydrolysis!
Yeah, I mean, I know that much.
Yeah.
So I guess just like it breaks down when you add water to it. I fuck know.
The chemical bonds that formed the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers.
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning. The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what? In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide,
You dense
right?
motherfucker!
Then enough already!
Oh.
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death.
Like, he couldn't prepare the poison when he was like laying on the floor like that, like... Oh.
Alright, all the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
Well, but...
What? There's still more?
I mean, not all the mysteries have been solved yet. In the very end, Nagito's motive is still unclear. Did he commit suicide so he could kill every last one of us? Was really his motive? Is it really okay?
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
Nagito's motive, Nagito's malice. This is really okay. Can we finish today? No, it can't
There
be.
might have been an accomplice.
Chiaki, what did you just say?
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
If you really put the poison into the warehouse, and the thing that would have been left behind was the meat on the bone. This is fuck's sake. This game is just fucking me with us now, huh?
I see.
For fuck's sake. The game is sassing me.
Are you talking about the container the poison was kept in?
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
He can't carry around poison without putting it in
It's almost as if they fucking knew that people would fucking line up and just like put it back in there just to fuck you over with it again. It's like, haha, we know what you did.
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place, a glass plastic container or something like that. No.
The container probably melted in the fire.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it completely incinerated.
Yeah, even if it was plastic, you'd still find some goop somewhere.
Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
Maybe it in one of those.
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible. I mean, an accomplice?
I mean, you could have just put the container there on the side, and it was like one of the fire ones too. You could have done like that.
Like, does that
Excuse me, the
matter
fire
all that
grenades.
much?
It's a stupid translation.
I mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Ah, you're right. You're totally right. That's totally it.
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
Oh, you're on the wrong game then, buddy. I don't want to hurt anyone, I don't want to get hurt anymore by hurting someone else. Everyone is tired, sort of doubting everyone else. I also feel that way. That's why I want to rule this as negative suicide. If I do that, nobody else will get hurt. But
That's no good.
Huh?
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us. He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh?
spooky.
The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga. Still, that's pretty messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right? Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless.
I like how they say it's an accomplice but not a potential murderer. Because like they really don't want to think about the fact that someone could have like put him up to this. Or like put him down on the floor. Impale him and all of this stuff. And then just poison him to cover the tracks.
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any
Like,
reason we should
sometimes
take
the
the time
naivety
to
of these
figure out
people
who it
bothers
is?
me.
Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally
Or maybe
removed
I'm
the
just
poison
too
from the crime
untrustworthy of
scene.
people, I don't know.
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing. And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
Holy shit, she actually said something smart. What's this feeling just now? Even though it was brief, it was a strong flash of light raining from the back of my hat. Maybe the counter such now might be a new clue. From there I might be able to reach the answer. What if we threw the poison at him? Oh no. And then Nagito brought the poison means this was the thing he used as a container was. Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go again. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Fire grenade. Wow, look at all these letters coming up right in time here. What the hell, what, Aaron? Oh, okay. Never mind. Let's just dispass through. E. Oh, now we need it then. Forward D. There we go.
I got it!
I mean, the only one who knew about the fire grenades was Sonya.
See, I got it!
Put suspicion back on her again, I guess.
Huh?
The fire grenades! Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone. Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place. As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse.
Still don't get why he calls fire grenades. No. Is this something American, maybe?
It can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
Bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but
I don't know how they're called, but the thing.
the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
Aluminum. Oh, I mispronounced that one earlier, Bally, didn't I? I think I went for the normal approach. Whoops.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
I think it's a mistranslation of fire extinguishing back in the 19th century. That sure is a fucking mistranslation then. Holy shit.
Hajime.
And I didn't know one of the voice actors know exist.
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Seriously? That's impossible. Miss Sonia just said so right now.
Sonia's words are proof.
I mean, there has been some
Poison
faulty
was swapped
translation in
with
this
the contents of a fire
chapter so
grenade.
far, but like the two missing words we had earlier. None of them are like vital, but they were noticeable.
Huh?
Sonia's would contain clear the contents of a fire grenade to swap with poison. Yeah, the little blue paper quotation marks.
I can prove it with this.
Looks like he peeled off a milk bowl.
Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
No, that is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room. We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
Did he use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping it.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in and died, right? So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide. Enough already!
You're right. If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
I really hope Fuyuka would be smarter than this, but
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice.
He's kind of smart.
That was just my misunderstanding.
he's a
Smartest of the bunch.
fucking Yakuza member. We should know all kinds of torture murders and shit, free murders.
Yeah, you would think so.
You
You're
would
right.
think so, but it clearly doesn't.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
What did you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
No, it's not.
Chiaki?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison. So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison? When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
The horrifying truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
The moment the fire remains for broad and the moment Nagito's breathing in poison were the same. Could it be? When we all threw the grenades.
I see!
Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
So is this going to be someone who is innocent, who is going to be... actually going to be the murderer? Or are we going to identify who threw what?
Yeah, I think so. When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse, the poison was deployed. And it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
One of us.
What the heck?
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Hold on a sec. Then Nagito was...
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
What the heck? You said so yourself! You said Nagito committed suicide!
Then who killed Nagito?
You mean, who's the actual killer, right?
I mean, I was thinking about it when I mentioned the canisters, but I wasn't sure. You like a gotcha chances? Oh no.
Do you know?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
Huh? The person who grenade poison fire grenade was... Nagito, right?
I see!
It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poison grenade?
I see!
He just made someone a murderer,
That
but he
was
doesn't know
also
who.
Nagito.
I see.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
The reason isn't like to set on fire to make someone for the poison.
I see!
Don't tell me. He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
It was a trap.
A trap?
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito. It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
Huh? Could it be... Was that Nagito's trap?
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do. And for that reason, he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades. Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
What? What the hell?
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps.
There's a lot of murder, but
That's
most
why the
ethics on
curtain was
last.
the
No, you
fire's
wouldn't say
origin
so, huh?
point. All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once
I don't
they
think
fell to the
Monokuma is going to see
floor.
it that way, though. So the question is, who's going to be it?
Because of that, Nagito, who was laying
Got
face up
not
on
to
the
get gas
floor,
that much, but...
was able to breathe in the dense poison. And then,
Hold on! If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death. It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
Stray was heavily discussed when you check people's reactions on it. What the hell?
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
Are you fucking serious?
That was his trap all along. Even the wounds all over his body, it was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened. His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve. He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved. As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces. For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair. Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick. Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
It is my fault, because I told you all about the fire grenades. I am so sorry. Please vote
No,
me
that's
as the
just gonna get us
killer.
all killed if we get it wrong anyway.
That's not the fucking issue here.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
But what should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
How are you going to figure this out, yeah?
It's impossible.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
That's right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras. If Monokuma doesn't know, this trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times.
Don't think we can get in.
I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
Please stop! I will never become queen!
How can you? I'm so jealous. How can you have such an awful power?
So,
Can we just vote him?
of course
I want
this
him
trial
gone.
still
I hate
counts.
him.
Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
Yes, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
Is giving up all we can do?
No, it's too early to give up.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably... There's one way, I think.
Really?
Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning? I want to make sure my hunch is correct. Hajime, please.
That's right, it doesn't mean the trial's over yet. Even though I don't know what killed Nagito, it should be clear what kind of trip it's at. And I have to do it, even if it leads to despair.
I got it. Let's do this then.
You breathe. That's in the other one. Yeah, because I see it hanging there. Oops. Oh? Expecting meat on a stick puzzle piece. Oh, goddammit. I guess it's when you let go of it, huh? Yeah, say so. Doesn't grab it, let's go of it. Go it the wrong way around. Still need to put one of these somewhere then. I should actually read what the prompts say. I'm a fucking idiot. Like I'm too much focused on the pictures itself rather than the prompt what they say. Sneak attack not defended in life. So can you sneak attack when you know about it? I guess he put the fire up after that because he doesn't really have much other times to do that. Yeah. Probably the ball somewhere at the beginning? Yeah, yep. Poison. The broken poison ball goes somewhere where they throw them, I guess. Not sure if the radio piece gets used there. Yep. This is ready. Yes. Get a video message somewhere? No. Oh, there's actually hints at that too. Need one for the sprinklers? No. Is the setup done? And grabbing the thing goes where I want to put another one. Yep. Okay.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda. He kept a specific item inside his cottage that he needed for his plan, Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon.
Like, how far did he plan this ahead? Or did he just see the poison and was like, oh yes, I can
Using the
use
gloves
it?
and gas mask that he got from the military base, Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison. When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence, the blue aluminum seal on the grenade.
Why didn't he just like throw it away somewhere else? Like, why did he hide it under his bed? He's
With that,
awfully
Nagito finished making
him.
the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory,
Nugget of this shit reminds me of 999 intro.
and put it back with the rest of the grenades in the break room.
I think I got that one
The
gifted.
next morning, Nagito appeared before us
Or
and
one of them
declared
in
that
series
he
at
hit a
least.
bomb somewhere. While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse.
It's really good that when looking around for the bomb, no
In
one
order
looks
to
at the
set up a
fucking
fire,
curtain in that
Nagito
room.
arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the
Like
door.
if someone would have looked there instead and noticed there was a curtain and would have looked behind it, it's like, oh hey Nagito, what are you doing here? Why are you trying to impale yourself, buddy?
To the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it. From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion. First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord. Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand. In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his
We can tie
remaining
your hand
arm
up
and
with only
legs
one
were
hand
tied
though.
up.
Because we also didn't check how well it was tied actually.
As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling
Also,
girder
this is a
with his
precarious
left
part
hand,
of the plan. Like if he somehow just like flinches or fucks up, it's like, yep, there goes the spear.
he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear.
Really should have done the tape beforehand, actually.
But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream, he stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs. Finally, he propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade. He didn't just want us to think he was tied up. He also wanted us to think he'd been tortured. Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear. His plan still wasn't over. In fact, it was just about to begin. Meanwhile, we finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan.
Dominoes.
We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect. Panels fell one after another until they...
Oh, oops, until they fall over. I need to cut.
Shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire-extinguishing grenades. We then aimed for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply.
They look more round on the art for the room, actually.
It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poison grenade that Nagito had prepared. The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere. The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor. There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness. Which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach. This is all the information related to Nagito's plan. His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone. Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap. In conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity this should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
Not really.
Chiaki?
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
You're saying we just have to vote for someone?
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was?
Huh?
He said this to us earlier.
It's going to be fun! I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way Hope can lose. Absolute Hope can break through any despair, can never lose in a place like this. And not only that, I believe in you all, believe in the time we spent together.
That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick. He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames. And he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart. I want you to try to remember what that is.
What Nagito believed in. Despair. His talent, because he was lucky.
I see! Nagito believed in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
After all the time we spent together, I believe in you guys. And more than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So it's definitely going to be alright.
Guess the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
That's It's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
But, in his case, it was pretty remarkable, wasn't it? It almost seeed like he had blind faith in it.
You're right. The same thing
Until
happened
we
when he
found
cleared the
him
final dead
influence.
room at the funhouse.
Wasn't life-threatening at all, it was just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette. Russian roulette? Yeah, we know what Russian roulette is. So that's how you're supposed to play it. It would be fun if we only used one bullet, huh? Guess it was just when we sat. Misunderstood and take one bullet out of the cylinder, that's how I did it. You only have a 6 chance of surviving. Did the same thing when it was the first killing happened at the old building at the hotel. He depended on his luck, he was able to get the cleaning duty just as he wanted. That's right, it was my luck, it was a big picked for cleaning duty. You really relied on your luck. It's not just luck, it's my talent is, through my talent is stretched, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know. After that, Mark. Someone called the ultimate lucky student and don't seem to get very lucky right now. Don't mention me said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite. It was a flashback in the flashback chat, like for fuck's sake. Cleaning duties like I wanted.
But his luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
I just thought it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything. He factored in his belief in us. But for some reason, he didn't factor in his own luck. No, there's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
What did he do?
No, he wasn't just after anybody. He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the killer.
I mean, he is luck, but no one else is luck, so how does that know that?
A target? Who?
The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it. That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student, and incorporated that luck into his plan. As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
You mean he left his plan to luck?
He risked his life for that?
He probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide this.
Who is it? Who's the target Nagito was after?
Not even after ask, I already know what the answer is.
I see!
Oh no, Shard is not happy with this.
The traitor. Nagito was after the traitor, huh?
Then he relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the very end. All he could do was rely on his own luck.
Then what he said in his video message.
Don't work in any student handbook. If you do want to disarm that bomb, you have to use a traitor student handbook. To be honest, I found out who the traitor was after secretly monitoring everyone's activity. But it was a little annoyed and it never came forward.
So he was just bluffing.
That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
Then it's just as Nagito said at the beginning. His purpose was to weed out the traitor. If you just believed in what Nagito said, we would have reached Jansen much quicker. The reason this took so damn long was it really because we didn't believe in him.
But if he just wanted to out the traitor, he didn't have to go this far and make that person the killer. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that.
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair. That's something he'd say.
Mon ami, it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
And that concludes my argument. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
You were like on his luck to aim for a target, but he didn't even know he was aiming for. Sounds way too unbelievable to actually have happened, but...
The only thing we can do is believe.
If we don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our votes.
But even if we do believe, what should we do? I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
Unless the traitor outs themselves.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now.
If, by chance, the traitor revealed themselves during that bomb scare, what would have happened? Would it have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
Huh?
But they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it because they weren't created to do that.
Chiaki?
What's wrong, Chiaki? Get a hold of yourself!
That's why I want you guys to guess.
You want us to guess?
Yeah, I want you to guess.
What? What does that mean?
Who do you think it is, Hajime? Who do you think the Future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Was the traitor robot all along?
Why?
A traitor who can only interact with everyone as a traitor.
Why?
Because that's the nature of their existence. They can only exist as a traitor.
Seriously, why?
Who do you think is the traitor? Hajime, please.
It's gonna be you, ain't it? As much as I wanted to be you.
It's... you? Chiaki, you're the traitor?
Should have chosen yourself. That's only the bad answer though.
Please! Hold on!
Aw, you totally guessed right. Just as expected. Yep, you're correct.
The game was the imposter among us.
I'm the traitor. The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all is me.
Damn it, why? This is nonsense, why? Why does this make sense?
Hey, Chiaki. Are you being serious right now?
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right? Surely you must be joking.
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
What does this mean? You... Up till now... You've been tricking us?
What? We were not tricked! After all, we have been working together all this time. Chiaki, being a traitor, being a member of that horrifying Future Foundation, that is obviously a lie!
Please, wait! The Future Foundation isn't what you think it is!
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
No, I have nothing more to say.
Why?
Because we already know the killer's true identity. So the only thing left to do is vote.
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet!
If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand.
I don't think we're going to get our answers because I know how this game operates.
We cannot vote until we are satisfied. That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
I mean, she also swiped the thing to stop the bombs from happening, but that didn't work, so...
It's weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that? Maybe... I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost. Hey, Hajime. Can you do me a small favor?
Favor? Me?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
What?
What? What are you saying? Why do I have to do that?
I want to explain everything to you guys, but... as I expected, that's rather difficult. That's why... the only thing I can do is plead with you. I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
Whether I can prove it or not, that's not the problem.
Expect we get the answer after the vote is... Maybe not.
Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you.
Monokuma's thing.
There's no way I can do that.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way. So please.
Looks like we gotta do what we can. It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming it.
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand, but...
She's not disguised at all! 'Cause Chiaki isn't the traitor.
Monami?
Too bad. I'm not part of the same group as that girl. I don't know anything about that girl at all.
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like that? You suck!
I've always been alone. I have no friends. Anywhere. That's why I have have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
Hajime, you're going to listen to my request, right?
Damn it.
Chiaki isn't my friend. I hate Chiaki so much.
It's pretty obvious you're putting on an act right now. Well, I mean, Jackie's relationship proving it is that the only way. I like yourself this shit. Oh, I forgot about it.
Let's all get along. I won't let you.
Why is this so
Let's all
shitty,
get
chat?
along. First open and mix. I can't lose. Hajime, you stupid face. I won't let you. First open and mix.
Like, you need to press
I'll lower your
before
grade.
the thing passes, it feels like.
Hajime, you stupid face.
Time to just button mash this, chat.
Let's all get along. I'll lower your grade.
I mean, I don't have problems playing rhythm games, but something about the timing here is like very off.
Let's all get along. I won't let you. Let's all get along. First open and mix. I can't
Maybe it doesn't do it to how it's displayed, I don't know.
stupid face. I won't let you. First open and mix. Chiaki and I aren't best friends.
This is the end.
Alright, the Ken special. Keep forgetting that.
We investigated Nagito's cottage.
We mean, the music would actually lead with a rhythm because it barely does, not even.
That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
There was something
I don't know.
Not really,
Don't
actually.
tell me. Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made
I swear
sure
the
to bring
notebook
it
looks like a
here
fucking
today.
Yu-Gi-Oh card. You see it, right?
Yeah.
Like the fucking cost bar on top, then the name, then the fucking picture.
Oh, so sudden?
Give me that notebook.
Yeah, when I was able to talk to everyone the first time today, Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Beck is the leader, a lot of things happened, everyone's tired.
What is this? Is this?
I'm just kind of glossed over the other pages though, is the thing.
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Nagito was probably looking for that too. So that might be why he stole the notebook. But you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. Of course, Nagito wouldn't know either. However, it's different for me.
You know?
It took me this long. I finally understand.
No, the truth is what I've already known the moment to find this notebook. Since I wanted to determine from the truth contained. Now I clearly know. Can't help it but know.
First of all, this isn't Monami's diary. Apparently she can't write.
Then the one who wrote this is...
Someone connected to Monami. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monami?
Is it evidence that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monami?
But how would you know who the traitor is from that?
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know.
We're discussing the address. Because she stopped him from going in there.
In the notebook, there was a specific entry.
Day 16, we've been in front of us for 3 days. Everyone is hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go in the final death room. He's probably panicking because no one believes him.
There it is. It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room, but the only one who knew that.
Final life-threatening game, and we'll be able to go to the docking place, right? Which exit should be. They finally did it. Figure out where the exit is. Can't get out. Can't do that. Shouldn't go in there.
That's right. The only person who knew that is Chiaki. That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
There must be some mistake. I mean, if Chiaki is the traitor, what was all that time we spent with her? Was that all a lie too?
Miss Sonia.
Chiaki She is being controlled by Monokuma. That is why we should help her.
I'm not satisfied either. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
It's really stupid fighting on something like this. It's annoying. She swapped the thingy. Though it didn't work, so I guess Nagito was just bluffing that he knew who the traitor was in, huh?
Now that you mention it, Chiaki immediately went to the card reader with her handbook.
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the traitor's handbook.
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake. That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
She knew? That is a mistake. That must be a mistake.
You also knew that it was fake, so...
Why are you saying such things? Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
Of course not.
I could have wished it was you, but...
I will not believe it. I refuse to believe Chiaki is a traitor. There is just no way.
I don't want to believe it either. Don't want to believe it, but...
Then nobody will be saved.
Well... And then what? No, why are we doing this? No! No! Fuck off! We're done with this! We had the closing statement and abandoned talk. No!
Chiaki is not the traitor!
Oh.
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was...
Not you.
Me, when I tried to detonate it.
Unless you know a whole lot about bombs, there's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
I don't believe it, but... Before...
Chiaki is not the traitor!
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
First, for
if she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
Accounts in the notebook.
There's no way Chiaki would have known.
What do you think I'm doing?
I'm a bit late over here.
Fair enough. Some of the bombs from military resignation room and the bomb was fired, but Danganronpa was apparently peeking at the whole thing. Effectively never revealed the fact of anyone. Well, let me told her that the bombs are fake. Why am I shooting this thing now?
If that bomb was fake or not!
Why am I shooting this thing?
The only person who knew it was a fake was... me!
Me.
That's not it.
See, like, am I smart or am I done fulfilling the other ones? Like, what is this?
Sonya shouldn't have been the only one.
Or is this one just too obvious?
Monami was also there when you found out the bomb at the military base wasn't real. You said so yourself.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
Chiaki heard about it from Monami. That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Since I've been found out, I'll just confess. The reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was a fake was because if I had said that, I would have had to explain how I heard about it from Monami.
I do not want to hear that! Enough already. Please do not. I do not want this anymore.
Yeah, neither do I. Just shut up and let it be.
Doubting people.
Fuck's sake.
Sonya.
This is just dragging on.
And just because she knew the bomb was a fake does not mean we should decide she is the traitor.
There's not even any music to this. Oh.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Oh. We're going to do this shit again. Time to time to get your guts like
Even if she knew the bomb was
perfect.
fake,
Even though the input for this sucks ass.
that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence,
And that makes
I
it
should be
right.
doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
This is going to suck because I'm going to have to hit it with something very specific now, and I'm not going to
Knowing
guess
it was
what it
a
is
fake
instantly.
isn't the problem. What matters is who told her. What matters is that she heard about it from Monami.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct?
Yeah, but he also said he never told
He
anyone.
knows everything about this island.
No! Well, come on, said he knows everything about his island. I mean, huh?
There was
Oh,
someone
he said that
other
he
than
never
me
told
and
anyone.
Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows Monokuma probably told Chiaki
What do you mean, no?
that it was fake. If so,
Oh.
you cannot declare
there's more
that.
there. Oh, I hate this shit,
Monami
chat.
and
We're
Chiaki
done
were
here. Why are we
working
doing this
together.
shit? I'm done. No.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma.
No, shut up, Sonia.
Monokuma said so earlier. He knows everything about Monokuma. Probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand.
It goes there.
You're right. Monokuma probably knew the bomb was a fake. But Monokuma shouldn't have told anyone either.
Why didn't I get to obtain the bomb he used? I wonder. I'm gonna give you guys a hint and you should know that it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes. I know that. No, I thought I'd keep it private with the force shell or something and killing would happen.
That Monokuma may have just been lying.
I mean, sometimes he tells the truth when it's convenient for him.
No, he won't lie at times like this. You already know that.
Hajime, are you going to believe Monokuma over Chiaki?
That's not it.
It's just, even if Chiaki is the traitor, is it really okay to vote for her? That basically just means we have to believe in Nagito's luck, right?
That's also still true, technically.
That's not it.
Are you telling us to trust his luck? Are you telling us to entrust our lives to that bastard?
There's no way I can believe in Nagito.
I'm telling you, that's not it. We shouldn't believe in Monokuma or Nagito. We have to believe in Chiaki.
Huh?
It doesn't matter who the traitor is. Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that's not the Chiaki I know. I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time. That Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life. So the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't, nobody's going to be saved.
Damn it.
Hey, can you listen to me a little? There's nothing to be sad about, you know? 'Cause this is different from what happened before. Unlike before, you guys don't have to stay alive by doubting someone. You guys can stay alive by believing in me.
Are you telling us to believe in you and sacrifice you? That is just too cruel.
I'm sorry.
Chiaki!
Monami, I'm sorry too. You're probably gonna get scolded by a lot of different people for this. But still, I want to protect everyone by any means. And I'm happy that I'm able to do that.
It's not up to me to decide whether that's right or wrong. However, I believe it's truly amazing that you were able to think like that. We could even call this a miracle.
Hey, what have you two been talking about? Everyone's jaws are dropping, you know?
I know. It's voting time, right?
Hey, Chiaki.
You don't have to worry. Believe in me and cast your vote.
God damn it! Why did it end up like this?
Pretty sure this isn't even the longest trail we've done yet so far, but it definitely felt long. Definitely because it just dragged on at the end though. B! Oh, okay, I did pretty bad at the first half, and I'll admit that. Pretty bad though. It's not fair. I feel the same as everyone else. There's no way I can agree to this. Emptiness, loneliness, sadness. Sounded like this because the game makes enjoy is a drinking statistic. So most of all, I'm ashamed of my weakness, but even so, I have to move forward. If you believe in a person who's urging us forward, then we have to start rocking and believe that as much hope as possible that lies ahead. Still, we still need to do this. Oh, feels a bit mood, doesn't it?
It's just rubbing it in.
I guess, yeah. I mean, truth to be told, I was kind of spoiled on this one just because of your reaction. Because you're about playing this game and all of a sudden you get like super sad.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh my god.
That's fine, that's fine. I'm not blaming you for it. This is just an educated deduction for me. Man, I'm poop. Let's go ahead and analyze the results. We trade from the Future Foundation and Nagito combined as killer, is? Jackie enemy.
Damn it!
Are you serious? That was correct?
Yeah.
The fact that Jackie was a traitor. The fact that Nagito's crime depended entirely on his luck. Everything was true.
Damn it.
Plus that means the boss had managed to pull it off.
Congratulations, everyone.
Damn it.
Stupid, we're not celebrating at all.
Damn it!
Jackie, let me ask you one more time. Are you really part of the Future Foundation? And an agent of the organization that brought us to design, is that really your true identity?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
What?
That
I
is...
can't believe it, even though I don't want to believe it. There's no choice but to believe it, right?
I'm sorry.
It would have been better if I could have said it sooner, but I couldn't say it no matter what. Because I can't betray the Future Foundation. Can't betray.
Well?
Even if you want to fly, you can't, right? Even if you want to swim where you please, you can't, right? This is the same for me. Due to the nature of my existence, I will never be able to betray the Future Foundation. What the heck? But in the end, he did something similar. What you did is no different than sharing your secret yourself. You're right.
Why?
Now's not the time to be laughing.
Well?
Strangely enough, I don't have any regrets. In fact, I'm somewhat happy. I was able to think that I wanted to protect everyone. That's why I feel proud of my actions. I'm still saying things I don't get, but if you ask me anything, you're just not gonna answer, right? Like if you ask what you run a Future Foundation and stuff, or why you were there.
I'm sorry.
That is...
Even if you were a traitor, you never betrayed us. Jackie, you will always be our friend, even now. We don't blame you for this. That's why we don't need. That's why you don't need to apologize.
Yeah.
So the traitor was revealed and Jackie lost, and in the end, it all went according to Nektar's plan, huh?
Like...
And about that, was it really Nektar's goal? Is it really okay to say that he was trying to find the killer and eliminate him? If so, isn't it strange? Strange.
So...
I mean, we nearly lost, right? And if Jackie hasn't said anything, we definitely would have lost. You've raised a good point. That's exactly it. Even though Nagito said he would weed out a traitor, we never said he would kill a traitor.
Yes, indeed.
Congratulations, you successfully stopped Nagito's plan. I mean, Nagito's plan was to reveal the traitor and kill everyone else besides the traitor.
Huh?
Kill everyone else besides the traitor. That was Nagito's goal.
Huh?
Why would he do something like that? Of all the former planet, only the traitor would survive. Is the bastard really that twisted?
Nope.
That's okay. Okay, what?
Well?
I mean, it's just Nagito's fault. If the circumstances had been different, he probably wouldn't have taken things so far. Jackie, we are kind of the person. Think so. Jeez, I wonder where you get your personality from.
Perhaps.
Maybe your dad on a big brother, don't you think? Hey, don't get talking about your family all of a sudden. That's something you're ripping off Terra.
I can't
Then I cannot lose to Jackie. Just like Jackie and everyone else, even if I know it's a fight I cannot win, I must try to retaliate. Retaliate? Oh shit.
I will no longer let you do as you please.
Stupid! Stop! What are you doing?
As they say, we shall die together.
Okay. And too bad he's got an army of clones though, so I don't think it's gonna work. She's self-destructed.
What'd you say?
What's going on?
Huh?
Monokuma, like, die?
No.
Down with that. Oh, a new fucking one came out. Phew, man, it surprised me. If I only didn't have a spare, I would have died.
I can't.
Not yet, I'm not done yet. Hey, wait. God damn it.
If I don't beat you, nobody can live in peace.
it, I say. I'm sorry. I lose. Forgive
Because they both have spaz. This is just going to eternally go on because they all have like infinite spaz or some shit. Hey, not yet! Seriously, stop it! If it does something right now, it's all going to be destroyed!
I won't
Of course! I'm doing so, it all will be destroyed. I will be the one to protect my students.
I won't let you.
I will protect them at my life. One of me, you.
Hey!
Now then, how many of you are still there? You might as well come out all at once. How many? Not that much. Just around, what? 10 squared 60? What? How many is that?
A lot.
I suck at math, so. 6,000? No, let's just say 6,000.
No, that's not 6,000.
No!
No!
I mean, I don't do fucking squares.
Yeah, that's 10 times 10, and that's 60 times.
Okay.
So that's...
it's a bit more, yeah.
A one with lots of zeros.
I mean, a square is not a fucking digit, so it doesn't belong in math, period. What did you say?
What?
1 million. 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 1 10,000, 1 10 million, 1 billion, 1 trillion, 1 quadrillion. Jump ahead, 10 squared 52. That's 10 to the 60th power. After all this, you're still joking around. You should quite have the damn spirit.
Too bad.
Exactly, I'm not joking. Yes, I am bad for math. I will admit it. Fuck math. Why would I do it? I've got a fucking calculator for that shit. What are you saying anymore? Didn't you see that scene? What scene? Oh, that scene. Oh. While you were doing this, my clones were continuously and endlessly created in the Monokuma manufacturing facility.
That's wrong.
Those are just stuffed animals. That's right. I checked them with my own hands, they're just plushies.
Damn
You're
it!
bluffing. Monomi, finish them off.
Hey!
Even if it's just a plushie, as long as you gift it Monokuma's personality, it becomes a fully developed Monokuma. What did you say? There's no way that's possible, it's not even magic. Magic, huh? Could it be if you already obtained that much power?
Hey!
Oh, hold on. If you bring up magic so suddenly, then we're going to become so confused. Unless you mean magic in a technological sense, we won't understand this at all.
Hey!
What's going on? Don't tell me. You're not going to call this magic or something. Well, I don't care how you interpret it.
In the end, even if Monomi risks her life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 60 strong! There's no value in that life you're risking. So how about this? This overwhelming despair! Does it make you dizzy from excitement?
It's a lot of Monokumas.
What's this?
And how many Monomis have I left to challenge my army? 2? You don't even have to say anything. I know, let's see, you just have like 10 more, right? I know everything. I'm the conqueror of the new world.
I can't lose.
I want to give up, even if there's no chance of winning.
It's okay, Monomi. Well,
It's not about giving up, you know.
let's believe in them.
Let's believe in everyone and leave the rest to them. But,
Right?
right?
Damn it.
Damn it, what else is going on? I don't know for certain, but the only thing I can say is...
Please listen.
Monokuma is the enemy of the Future Foundation.
Like,
Does that mean there's another organization besides the Future Foundation?
this is bad.
We're in this situation because we're caught up in a dispute between two organizations. Did you forget about fucking World Ender?
Damn it!
Okay, that's it. Let's just leave it to talk for later. Because that punishment time is going to start. Yeah. Hold on, just a little more. Just a little more time.
Shing!
To wait or not to wait? That's the real question, but which will cause more despair. That's the real question. If you think about it, you know, right? There's no way I'd wait. But I haven't.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Hajime. Regardless, there's nothing else I can say. I'm not allowed to say anything more than I already have. Not that I.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For the ultimate gamer.
Special bleeding service.
Oh, for Monomi too.
Huh?
Why even Monomi? It's just a 2-for-1 special. I could have killed that thing any time I wanted since she's not a student. And also, I don't need anybody to be able to fight me anymore. Also, I remember now. I'm an only child.
That is...
What's that? It's okay. Even if I'm here, it will just be a burden anyway, and not just that. I've decided to believe in everyone. You guys, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry about so many things.
Why are they so fucking inconsistent with voicing things and sometimes not? Ah!
I'm sorry for lying to you. I'm sorry. I couldn't protect you to the very end.
Just one last time, let me say something that makes me sound like a teacher. There's no need to be a hero. You don't have to force yourself just to make people acknowledge you. When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone. But still, it doesn't have to be like that. Even if people don't acknowledge you, you just have to be someone that you can be proud of. 'Cause you yourself are your biggest supporter.
Hee hee. I myself am my biggest detriment, you mean?
If you can learn to love yourself, that love will continue to support you for the rest of your life. Love, love.
Bye, everyone. It's okay. A shining future will always be waiting for you. It's true. It's absolutely true. 'Cause I know.
Bye-bye. Please don't forget about your teacher.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Time to crank the audio up because it's always low. He's only dragging Chucky with him though, not Monami. No. Okay. Man, these last few executions have just all been failed bad moments, huh? Like this entire game, really.
Again, it's just some place with the first one.
Yeah. Oh, there's a tank. There's a Space Invaders. Expect by now. Okay. It was long, by the way. Even until the very end I couldn't look away from Jackie's final moments without realizing it had fallen to my knees. Feeling of powerlessness spread throughout my body. It's over. It just had to end. Before I could ask what I needed to ask, before I could say what I needed to say. Your finger somewhere stopped, huh? Jackie vanished before my eyes and I couldn't even tell her thank you. If I had said it, would she have been comforted at a little? And she was executed as a traitor, would she have been able to would she have been comforted a little? I don't know. My chest just hurts.
I don't believe it!
My good gracious, that was such a big surprise. That's what Jackie she regularly took on the role of pointman during class trials as did Nagito do.
What?
And not only was she the traitor, she was Nagito's killer too. Oh well, don't worry about it. There won't be any more situations where I need to rely on them.
Huh?
Wait, does it mean? Now that the annoying rabbit is gone as well, all of my obstacles that have been keeping me stuck on this island are completely gone.
Hey!
Are you serious? Can we leave this island?
I shall now
Yep,
present-
congratulations! With this I shall announce the end of the killing school trip. For you 5 who survived up until now, I shall give you the right to graduate. Thank you all for your hard work. Are you really okay with that? What do you mean? There's still 2 days left. If you were acting like your usual self, you would be setting up things so all the killing happens right away. You're right. Stop it, what are you saying? What if Mr. Monokuma changes his mind? Mr., huh? Also, you said you 5, like you were emphasizing that part. Does the number of people matter more than the remaining time? That's why you're saying this is the time, the end is already, even though there's still 2 days left, right?
Huh?
It matters that there are 5 people left. Are you planning to make a volleyball team?
Stupid fool!
You need 6 people for volleyball. Don't stay quiet, say something. What's your actual purpose? You are enemy and enemy of Future Foundation, so what's your true identity?
Hey!
Future Foundation is a world ender. Wait, no. Then I will say that then we'll enter a new world that the Future Foundation has created. Hmm?
No, no!
Well, you just have to look forward to the rest after the countdown ends. The timer has almost reached 0. If it reaches 0, everything will end. The Future Foundation's lame plan will be nothing but toilet bubbles. Toilet bubbles, huh?
Hey!
And when the time comes, you'll know everything. You'll see all of your questions answered in one go. Yeah. No. The game is going to roll its credits and we're not going to find out anything. I know where this goes. And then you guys will find out for yourself just how messed up this new world is.
Hey.
A new world? I'm not gonna say new shit all of a sudden.
Yep.
I'll just think of the remaining 2 days until the countdown reaches 0 as a bonus.
Yeah.
All your energy should enjoy your life on this tropical island to the fullest. Because once you leave this island, your hopeless lives back home will be waiting for you. I'm going to get like free time days, I know. Really wonder about this. Monokuma's boisterous laughter carried over what felt like forever. Our questions, our worries, our sadness was simply ignored. The laughter just kept on going forever. As for what we did afterwards, honestly, it doesn't matter at all. I returned to my college for the time being and fell asleep. Even after I woke up, my will to my body didn't come back. That's fine. I didn't look back on everything that happened until now. I didn't think about what was going to happen. I just kept praying that nothing else would happen, and I buried my deep in my sheets as if I was trying to hide. And of course something is going to happen, come on now, there's still a chapter left. In doing so, I was someone trying to endure the long day. Oh, and it's not again, and then the sun finally set. The day feels abnormally long when you spend it praying for that nothing happens. Which reminded me of Monokuma's announcement. I guess that's not needed anymore. Is everything really going to end? What is everything anyway? How far, how much is everything? If you leave this island, is everything going to end? There's still so much we don't know. About our school memories, the Future Foundation, Hope Speak Academy, Monokuma's true purpose. Can we really end this and turn our back on all that? And not just that, if we're really leaving, then where are we going? To Hope Speak Academy? I'll find it out next time. That was my last night at Jabberwock Island. A place where my worries didn't even matter, everything was about to end. I wonder where the game is going now, yeah. Eight hours and 55 minutes. Well, we'll be ending it next week at least, that much is for sure, but... Felt like I had a fun dream, somehow. I think it was about my childhood. Because of that, I was able to face the day with a somewhat happier feeling than usual. That's right, it's the last day. According to Monokuma. Suddenly my body shuddered. Right when I opened my eye, I was gripped by a fear that I've never felt before. I felt like I've been abandoned in this world. Completely, utterly alone, with nobody left on this island. Kazuchi, Fuyiko, Akane, Sonia. Like everyone was gone and I couldn't find them anywhere. Suddenly couldn't believe in anything, like everything in this world was nothing but lies. I rushed out of the cottage desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage desperate to escape that... Right. No, it's the same line. Oh shit, what? My game is glitching. I rushed out of the cottage... What? Was he the robot all along? Just Monica. When I left the cottage, I randomly ran into her.
Hello there.
Ah, gee man, good timing. Good timing? What do you mean?
See?
Remember Nakado's final message we found at the factory? Yeah, when we were dealing with the bomb rockets, what about it?
Well?
Apparently it was more than the message inside the laptop.
Yep.
You weren't able to see it until a day or so had passed, the panel was locked by a timer. Maybe set it up so we'll be able to watch it until after the class trail. Why would you do that?
Perhaps.
Maybe Nakato planned to leave it as well. I mean, obviously something fucky's going on there. There is right now. We were just planning to meet at the restaurant and watch it together. Call it the restaurant. And I guess I'll go there. I wasn't planning on that, but... Maybe it's just like a dream or some shit is going on.
Yeah.
Hey, you're late. Is it true Nakato really left another message? Can you inform Miss Sonia and thank her? She was on to find it. He's going for a walk with Gundam's hamster and a phone device stopped by a factory. Saves Lex's dead eyes.
Listen well.
Coincidence, you say? That's the will of casuality guiding you. Oh, my son, you'll be going for a walk with Gundam. I never allowed that.
Damn right.
So anyway, let's hurry up and play it. Yeah, you're right. I like how he showed up, he isn't even here.
I wonder who's watching this message.
Yeah, only the first one was voiced, okay. Is it a traitor from the Future Foundation? If so, congratulations, it looked like it ended the way I hoped it would. And the way you hoped it would.
Damn it.
Negative was just going to kill everyone except the traitor, damn it, which is his Monokuma's stat.
Hey.
So you really set up the traitor as a killer and even tried to make him survive the trail? But why would you do that? Enough what you use as stalking, the bills is still more. Hello, the fat Byakuya. How are you doing? But everyone but the traitor was watching this video, then that's unfortunate, I guess I lost. The outcome is the complete opposite of the hope I believe in. Well, not like it matters anymore. I mean, no matter what the outcome is, it doesn't matter for a dropout like me. Now then, let's put this meaningless introduction aside and get down to business. Since I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm going to speak that both sides will understand. First of all, you might be wondering why I did what I did. Well, I just took action after talking about it for so long. The special prize of the final death room allowed me to learn a certain truth. It would be troublesome if everyone found out, so I already disposed of that page. But anyway, I was totally surprised, I mean... Oh yes, audio copies, my favorite. Future Foundation Tracer must have known the truth all along, and so I was able to learn the truth about his world and resolved to take action immediately. Shouldn't have made fun of Hajime. Deep down I always wanted to become a protagonist myself. Game, please, what you do? What you do? Xbox my favorite. But now that I know that truth, I look back on Monokuma's actions, starting to see what he's planning. By giving us information about his island mysteries and Future Foundation, he's raising all your hopes. But they only can lead you to unimaginable despair. Plus, Monokuma's trying to show the despair to someone. Perhaps that someone is... seriously pissing me off, the hell, and... I can't really make anything else of that. Jeez, what hopeless proof. Who's Monokuma's true identity? How could he come up with a plan like that? But, it's enough reflecting on the past, let's talk about the future now. If you want to escape Monokuma's plan, there's a specific place you need to go to. The key to enter that place is that message you found at Nezumi Castle. Yeah, the one that you scratched away, huh?
Well...
normally you need to find a bunch of steps to enter that place, but since the message gets rid of those steps, you can think of it as an Easter egg somehow. It's probably left by someone older than Monokuma or Monami. But that has nothing to do with me. You guys still think you're not gonna... add 30 or something... stop it. Don't stop. Okay, sure. No, really, I thought my plan until I had to hide this until my plan came along, but now is a nice time to announce it, right? So then, I'll announce the password. It's fucking digital all along. Oh, for fuck's sake! What do you mean the password is Leon? No! No, fuck you! Oh. For fuck's sake! What do you mean? No! This is fucking troll! For fuck's sake, man. That's a password that was written in Nezumi Castle. Yeah, it sure was, huh? Would be a shame if someone found it on the fucking wall written by blood. You have to use that to enter a specific place. That's the only way you can escape Monokuma. I feel like we've been done forever now, but that's all for me. Because my duty's finished. I believe my actions will become the foundation of this world's hope. These guys show off that troll of fancy. You shook me, you're right about that. If that really happens, praise me. Tell the others what I accomplished. Erect a bronze statue of me. Respect me. Oh, fuck off, mate.
Please call me the ultimate hope.
Glitchy. This was Negative's final message. That number that Negative said was the password. It's no mistaking it, it's the password the entered Ancient Drew.
Hey.
Better hurry, I think, before the countdown reaches 0. You're right, let's go. I guess we're doing that too then, huh?
There's something wrong.
Also Negative was screwed up to the very end, but this is praise me crap.
Of course not!
Well, the crappy Buddhist, there's no way we'd ever do that. Hi, Danganronpa 1 protagonist, yeah. I mean, the similarities right up from the beginning. Looks like it's finally my turn. I'll punch when it comes hard to go flying around the world. Alright, just go there, I guess. Stop before you go to the ancient rune. Okay. I was still waiting for the final chapter thingy to show up is the thing, though.
Yeah, I don't know where the exact, like, stopping point is.
Well.
But obviously the ancient rune is the one thing I haven't seen yet. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys are gonna have to call it here then. Kinda wanna stream it again tomorrow now. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, that's how I was. I was like, man, I wanna see how this finishes now.
Can I finish this in 2 more days, you think?
I usually do like a very big screen. Or you split it up between 2, but it's gonna be a bit awkward. But if you do a big stream, it's gonna be a big screen. I'm gonna check how long.
Define big.
I need to check how long.
Well, let's, well, I'm going to have to leave you on that one then, chat. Right? I feel like I'm blue-balling you. I'm blue-balling myself with
The
this.
problem is suddenly shit gets glitchy, and you're like, I wanna know what's happening here.
I mean, I got some sort of guesses, but, yeah, I guess we'll see then. Guess we'll see then. But alright, I'm gonna leave it at that for today. Let's save again just to make sure. Like what, quick to save? Sure, why not? The fucking password just leaving. You're fucking kidding me. You're fucking kidding me with that password. Alright, chat. I hope you had fun. Yeah, definitely intrigued with shit that's going on right now, but...
I like how it took you like 5 seconds. You like saw the numbers, were like digits, okay.
I was looking at this and like, no. But alright, chat. See y'all next time when we continue or finish up this game. We'll see, I guess.
Tomorrow.
Maybe. Wasn't planning on streaming more Danganronpa tomorrow, but kind of considering it now. Alright, take care, chat. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.